don't you love open panels? Don't you love them? I do. A little bit early. Yeah, you know what? Only Farms, I have been atrociously late at times. And there's a lot of streamers who schedule a stream and they're like 35 minutes late. Steph, in particular, is synonymous for it. And I've definitely been late a couple times too. So if I'm able to pop in 5 minutes early, 7 minutes early as a treat, I will do so. Silver Diamond, wow, how are you? Good to see you. I've been drinking from my coffee mug, hoping for the best for you, hoping everything's okay. Glenn, Binks, Six Banger, Snow White, Roz, Robert Redmond. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. This is cool. I'm a very relevant person. And that's the major thing, is acknowledging that your shit does stink. Is acknowledging that when you're at fault or you fuck up or you're a hypocrite, you mention it. You call yourself out. Paper buddies, when I cammed up with Boss Bitch. I mean, you guys have watched me and heard me dozens of times talk about my regret of doing that. I've owned it. But people still throw it against me without acknowledging the fact that, he did own his shit. We did own his shit. He did. No. We're leaving that part of the puzzle out. Jay Bizzle, my guy, I'm back on Warzone, so I expect you to hit me up. I just got it back yesterday. Wow, man. I could have turned that Streamlabs off because that is mad old. that is when Binks and LG hosted. Hold on a sec. I think we're gonna have an update. Silver Diamond, what is up, my girl?
Hello. Let me turn down this TV.
Silver, with all due respect, you looked half dead. How you feeling?
I'm feeling kind of half dead. I'm all right, though.
I'm going to give the floor to you. Can you hold on a sec. Officer, I know who you are.
Yeah.
And there's a sock account. Fucking A. Absolutely, Daniel Holtzclaw is innocent, but I don't need anybody impersonating Daniel Holtzclaw. Daniel Holtzclaw's mother actually subscribes to me and watched my 5-part series I did on Holtzclaw. So stop doing that. Fucking A. Sorry.
There's a clone account on me, too.
Yeah, there's clones everywhere. Everywhere. So I'm going to give you the floor and kind of see what's up with you and how you're feeling and what update, if any, can you give everybody?
Well, it was really odd. I was sitting on my couch watching YouTube videos as normal, and I took a bong hit and coughed. It was a normal cough, nothing drastic. Then all of a sudden, I grabbed my head, and my head was just pounding hard, harder than I've ever felt. It was so bad. I stood up, my arms and legs were tingling, and I didn't know what to do. I'm pacing my house going, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? I mean, I was scared. And so I went outside because I started to sweat. And as I was sitting outside, I couldn't move my neck. My neck wouldn't move. And so I texted my neighbor and I said, help me. And she came down and saw me, and she just kept saying, I want to call an ambulance. Will you let me call an ambulance? And I just kept going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I don't know. And finally I said, fine, call an ambulance. So the ambulance gets there, and we get to Lincoln City, my town's hospital. And apparently they can't do anything neurologically at that hospital. They have no capabilities of doing anything neurologically. So I have to be transferred to Portland. to a different hospital. Fuck. So I got transferred to St. Vincent's, and they did a CT scan in Lincoln City, and that's where they saw the aneurysm and the blood, the bleeding on my brain. As a matter of fact, I can show you the bleeding. I can show you the bleeding. That's
Oh man, blood makes me a little sensitive. Oh, fuck.
yeah, but it's not like, because when it reaches your head, it kind of mixes with oxygen, so it's kind of red. It's not purple like real blood. But yeah, that's what's happening basically, is I've got bleeding on the brain, and it's basically caused from smoking. So I am quitting for sure. Matter of fact, this morning they offered me a patch, and I turned it down. I don't need it. I'm fine. But I got to be here for 15. I have to be here for 3 weeks. I have to be here for 3 weeks to pass all their little tests to prove that my brain is firing on all cylinders again. And I mean, I have to do these little weird tests, like squeeze her fingers, hold my arm, both my arms out for 10 seconds. I mean, they're stupid little tests, but it's, what I got to do to get out of here. And I have to do it for 3 weeks before I can be even considered to get out. So that's what's happening. It's fucked up, but
It's kind of a good. It's a good, not a lesson. That sounds bad to say, but life's short.
Yeah.
And we're not promised tomorrow. We're not
Nope.
promised tonight. We go to sleep.
Exactly.
There's no promises.
No.
There's no.
None.
Pardon me for the Streamlabs. It's like a month, like 2 months old. I'm trying to turn it off, but I'm trying to be on panel with you at the same time.
It's a
This is when
StreamYard.
LG and Binks hosted a female show, so there's a lot of period jokes in there.
StreamYard on my end.
It's
It says
Streamlabs.
presented by StreamYard.
No, it's Streamlabs. The drugs are talking now.
No, I'm not on any drugs.
You're not on any drugs?
I'm not on any drugs.
So did you have open brain surgery? Like they went inside your brain and everything?
Well, yeah, there's a shunt in my head.
So they cracked your skull open?
Yeah, they drilled a hole in there.
How the fuck are you on a panel after getting your brain cracked, your skull cracked open? I'll fall off a fucking bike and I'm off a panel for 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, they just drilled a hole. That's all.
They just cracked your skull open, and here you are with clear speech. Like you sound better than fucking.
I don't know if you can even see anything up there, but it's up there.
Oh, I gotta turn off Streamlabs because I don't remember putting any of this in with this is going. Sorry. Hopefully this will make you laugh. So you're gonna be there for 3 weeks.
I have to be there for 3 weeks.
So obviously you're it sucks being. Do you have any family or friends? Have you told your daughter yet? I know you were saying how it was difficult. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. How you doing? We lost her, obviously. Not actually lost her. We internet wise lost her. Yeah, I don't. That really threw me for a loop. She had open brain surgery. She got her skull cracked, and she's on a fucking panel 2-3 days later. Well, I mean, holy shit! Like, all right, let's get back to the theme. Silver may come back up. I don't know. I got to find out. I need to get like two people to have a competent conversation on this panel when I can figure out how to disable all those period jokes on Streamlabs. Open panel. Who's got a problem with Sancho? Who's got an issue with Sancho? Seems like a lot of people, you know, I was gone for a good month plus. You know, didn't do panels, and didn't well, wasn't even in the chats. Was off Discord, and people still apparently have problems and want my attention. So, without calling anyone's name out, damn, I can't focus with these fucking jokes on Streamlabs. Just throwing me off a little bit. Without calling anyone's name out, open panel. The link is pinned. Hop on up. Let's clear some grievances. This is a yearly panel I do once a year, where we kind of clear some grievances. So let's see what we can do. All right, nobody's in my backstage, and I have 50 people watching. That was actually a really funny joke that Katie did say on a stream. Can you lose your virginity to a sex doll? That was hilarious. Hello, Ask Your Bartender. Oh, by the way, Ask Your Bartender, that reminds me. Contactler 2 Awards is this month. It might be September 28th, actually, possibly. That's a tentative date, but we're definitely getting the awards going. We're getting the categories going. And this is the award show that's gonna pull up. Not only pull out, but we're not gonna pull out, and we're gonna pull up. And we're not gonna catfish. We're not gonna advertise a fucking award show for weeks and weeks after coming off being discovered on the Contacler 1 award show. You get your break. You get your first break. You co-hosted with 10th Man. Look where that got you. Hey, Steph. Hey, LG. And no more kids, that's for sure. I'm officially raising a 1-year-old child. His birthday was the other day. And yeah, it's definitely an eye-opener that I've successfully raised a human for 12 months. So I got that's kind of a mini victory. You have some nominations. Well, let's start with if you got a dick, don't like. I gotta turn that off. I gotta find a way to turn that shit off because it's just distracting the fuck out of me. Nominations, we're gonna come up with categories. I know Flip Flopper of the Year is gonna be one of the categories. Feel free to put some nominations in the chat now for Flip Flopper of the Year. That's gonna be one of the categories. We're gonna have like 10 to 15 categories. It's gonna be fantastic. Don't block it totally, because if you're gonna block it, then you're gonna plug my Cash App at least. Because I don't know how to fucking do it on my own when I'm live. So I got Streamlabs doing it for me. But instead, they're yelling at people and shit. It's stop blocked right there. I'll take care of it. 60 people watching. Hop on panel. Open panel. Air some grievances. Who's got a problem with Sancho? Let's hear it. I'm not going to give you guys the satisfaction of mentioning anyone's name. I am going to sit here and wait and listen and see what's on your mind. Binks does still go to Chuck E. Cheese. That's a fact. That is a fact. Contestant number 1. Can you it's showing up as like, okay. I just want to make sure. What's your problem?
Huge problem.
Go ahead. What's your problem with me? Go ahead. I've been hanging out with
you. I'm just kidding.
I've been hanging out with
grievances with you.
Right, but I've been hanging out with Junebug too much, and I'm a little narcissistic this week, so it's about me. So what's your problem with me?
Don't fuck with Junebug, Sancho, or I'll kill you. No, I just figure like if you actually wanted like engagement, if I came up here and I added to like air your grievances with me, Like some people
Yeah.
might actually come do that.
Yeah, let's get the ponies up here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an interesting
The
conversation.
ponies are just the tip of the iceberg.
Right on book. So, I mean, you've been doing this longer than me. Let's be, fair.
Doing
You're
what? No, you've been on YouTube longer than me.
not in this sector.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm referring to. Like in this sector.
No, you
Like,
were here before me.
well, in this community, okay, there's a community,
You
and
had
then there's
already stayed and participated and then left
no, no, no,
before
no,
I
no.
even joined.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah, yeah.
trying to find the right category, I guess, because I was in like the sports category, and this is like
No,
a whole different category.
no. Do you remember when you left because, like, do we have to go there? Do you want me to?
No, I mean, we all know why we left. I had to
Okay,
work
so
on myself.
I hadn't even came here before you left.
Yeah.
You had already came, conquered, left before I even came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met you when you came
I
back.
wouldn't.
I was only
Yeah.
here for like 6 months when you came back.
And then when I came back, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
And and then the off. And
besties.
then no, I wouldn't say that, but I would definitely say that you have more enemies than I do. Is that
Yes.
fair to say, or am I being offensive a little bit?
No, I'm not. I've worked
That's
very
a fair
hard at it.
assessment. You've worked very hard. One of your Discord profiles, I don't know if it still is, but it was the Queen of Chaos or I Love Chaos
No,
or something.
Chaos is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
It still says that.
Wow.
It's always said that. Yeah.
Our Sancho Live tonight is a roller coaster. We had Silver Diamond on her hospital bed 3 days after open brain surgery. And
How's
now we
she
have
doing?
you up on him. Listen, I am in shock that this woman had her skull cracked open and she went on a
I asked her
panel.
yesterday. She was live yesterday.
She was live hours after getting her fucking skull cracked open.
She's one hell of a woman. I love Silver Diamond. I couldn't believe what happened. She's very lucky. I'm happy that she acted fast and everything, and I really do wish her the best.
Man, me
To hear
too.
that she had to go through it.
She's got big balls.
Huge balls.
She's got huge balls.
I tried to ask her in her live stream yesterday. Do you know if she still has her hair? Like did they have to shave it to go in?
Yeah, she had hair.
So she still has okay, good.
She has the front of her head. I
The
didn't look at the back.
magnificent Willie Nelson hair still
I
stands.
I didn't look at the back of the head, but she definitely has the front of the head.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's got, like Steph's got more people that love her than love me too. So I mean, it's kind of fit.
That is true. See, and but that's what makes my enemies hate me more.
I mean, there's a point in time, and I think you're going to be embarking this journey soon, which a lot of people forget this, by the way. This is a really important fact that people forget, is I was brought to court first by a rebel. I was brought to court because of Andrew and Bird. I was being blamed for stalking and following him with no proof.
Wait, what?
Once you go in front of a judge.
Wait, what are you blaming that on?
I was being blamed. He went to court and talked about Andrew 15 times in Bird.
Because he's an obsessive retard. That was Andrew's fault. We all know why you inserted yourself into that situation, because you had never fucked with Rebel before.
I was brought into the situation.
You did one teeny tiny thing, and he lost his shit and started threatening.
I was dragged into the situation and dragged to fucking court. And I think if anybody experienced, and you're going to do this soon, if anybody experiences, YouTube bullshit in front of a judge, you kind of start hating people and start losing interest.
That's
kind of like, I don't like the people. It's like the people that like me, I like them too, and it's great. But like, it's kind of just.
That's the perfect way of putting it. It's just,
yeah, you don't give a fuck. But
no,
I do a stream once a year where it's airing your grievances. You can look back at my channel history, And it's a once a year thing where I go live and I say, hey, got a problem? Take a link. Let's talk. There's a couple people out there. Thankfully, I can count them on one hand. You have to count them on hands and feet and toes. Um, that have a problem with me, that have a very angry to the point where their body shakes and they talk about me and they're mad at me and they're angry about me. So I want to give those people an opportunity to come up.
Like
And
Shiva?
there's been no names, but names. I'm not giving these
Well, I could say
individuals.
names.
I'm not giving these individuals the satisfaction. This morning, I was sent about a good 20 minutes of me getting bashed on a panel, and I don't bother anybody anymore. I'm boring. I don't start fights. I'm a full-time dad. I don't fuck with anybody. I'm in VC. I play video games, and I don't bother anybody. But for some reason, I am continually brought up and bashed, even though I'm
That's
nowhere
because you're
around.
a public figure. Gotcha.
Apparently I'm a public figure.
Yes, and they
And
want your
the
attention badly.
and the narrative that's out there now that we have 70 people, Steph brought 20 people. Steph's a needle mover, people.
Nope.
Needle
I
mover.
no. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
My logic is this. Sancho has never privacy strike, copyright strikes, never done any of that.
Right.
Never. I've been doxxed a lot. I didn't go after Shiva when he did the doxing stream. I didn't even respond to it. But this individual continuously wants to hop up on different panels, mentioning my full name and saying, hey, it's fair game. He did it on his channel, which reminded me to a discussion in DMs this individual and I had about when he showed his face on my panel, on this channel.
Oh, on
And
your
that
panel.
and that picture was being distributed. He again showed his face on Andrew's panel and channel by accident. It's all an accident, but it falls
Right.
into the public's hands when it's done publicly.
Like Nevaeh's. Like when Nevaeh showed her face.
Like when Manda did a cam slip, like when
Right.
Nevaeh did a cam slip, like all those things that happened. It happened on YouTube, therefore it's public domain now. Nobody owns it anymore because you fucked up by turning your camera on. That's on you. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, there were no extra steps like having to enter a link or hack
All
or
all
anything like
people had
that.
to
It
do
was
was hit the
just
screenshot.
right.
That's it. Screenshot. That's it. So, in my opinion, if you're able to fuck up twice on YouTube and show your face, it's fair game. You have no right or ability to privacy strike anybody off a publicly shared image that you publicly shared. Whether it was an accident or whether it was not an accident, it still was publicly shared. Am I crazy?
Well, if it's just a face, right? Like we're not talking about anything
Just a face.
private. It's
It's
just a
not
face.
just a face.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're crazy.
It's just because, like, the way I look at it is if my name is fair use, your face is fair use. Which, by the way,
Well,
Shiva,
and
you
that's the way
did
YouTube
drop
looks at it.
you did drop a 14-year-old channel of mine that I never shared. That Paulie, when he got my Ben verified and all that shit, shared it with Corrosive, who publicly shared it. So because of that, we have a new policy, Shiva. You dox me, I show your face. This is the new policy. Strike for strike. You
Oh
hit
my.
me, I hit you back. You posted a YouTube channel that I never posted anywhere on YouTube, ever. So, tit for tat, my guy. tit for tat. That's how we're going to do things here. Because nobody's better than anyone else. If you're going to do shit that was done on YouTube and strike it, that's the game we're going to play. Because you're false flagging and you're abusing YouTube's terms of service.
Well, I happen to know from personal experience that if somebody does something on especially the YouTube platform, let alone any other platform on the internet, and then they try to privacy strike you for it, the way YouTube sees it is that it was done on the platform, which is a public platform, and it's not a violation of privacy.
Mm-hmm. He did it himself. And if we're going
Even
with
if it
the
was technically an accident, you can ask anybody who's been trying to fight their cam slip. You can ask anybody that's been trying to fight her.
how does it turn out?
Yeah, it's not a violation
turn
of
out
privacy in YouTube's eyes. And
That's
if
my
you
point.
continuously strike people for hurt feelings, then YouTube starts to take a look at you.
Hello, Nemi. You're live on El Sancho Live.
Hello, how are you guys?
Do you think YouTube should look into like
Hey,
Shiva's
Nemi.
false reporting?
Definitely, big time.
I just don't understand why other people think they're better than everyone else. If we're still gonna stay on the Shiva subject, let's talk about the perjury. Let's talk about that, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. I'd love for you to explain that because I learned
Yeah.
something new the other night.
What did you learn new the other night?
Did you
start
say
with that.
did you say on your whatever for court that Rebel had attempted to swat you 14 times?
Multiple times, yeah.
Okay, what's that? I didn't know that.
Every time he called a police officer, not emergency line, not 911 line, he told them that I was attempting to blow up of that building, that police building, and he was trying to get my address. So his attempt to get
He
my
was trying
address,
to do that. Yeah.
he was trying to get my address. He was literally calling in multiple times to try to get the police to serve me with a restraining order that never existed, with an harassment order that never existed. Do we all just have a bad memory? Did we all not hear Rebel call the police and tell them over a dozen times that they better come and serve me? Yelling at them for not getting my address, yelling at them that they have to serve because I'm violating a harassment order. Do we all just forget that ever happened? Is that what we're doing here? Because you don't like me, you're just going to forget the countless of hours that motherfucker called the police? Well, it didn't call 911, mind you. But are we forgetting all that? Screaming at the police to come get me and serve me with an HO that never existed. Or the second time he went to court, going live stating that I'm hiding from the police and I'm refusing to take the paperwork. Are we forgetting all this? That's my question. And are we also forgetting, Shiva, that Page B, we've proved it, has perjured. Swedish Sugar has perjured. Why aren't you mentioning any of those two? Why am I the only one you're accusing of perjury? Good question there. Keep hitting me with those questions.
I think he's going blind, honestly.
Well, you can't be hypocritical. If you're going to be on a high horse, you better, not be on one, because if you're going to call out certain people when others did it and proved it, you can't do that. I know for a fact Brett wasn't the one who was sharing that fucking photo of Page B, and Steph, you do as well. We know who was. And we know that Page B lied in front of a judge. Has anybody FOIA'd the transcript of me? No. Yet you're stating that I lied to a judge when all I had to play was one audio clip of him screaming at the police, telling them that I was going to bring a bomb into their building and blow up the police station. Are we forgetting that? That's what I want.
I had to clean that audio up too. So
are we forgetting that? Is my question. Do we all just have a short memory?
it's a convenient memory.
It's very convenient. It's very convenient how they continually throw in my face when I cammed up with the HO. And it's something I've said over a dozen times on this panel that I regret doing and apologize. But they don't mention that part. They only mention the action and not the accountability that I took. If I fuck up, I take accountability. Been here for over 3 years. I own my shit when I fuck up. I had no business going after you know whose mother and doing what I did. And I apologize and I own my shit. That woman didn't deserve that. All right, Resolution, what's your problem?
Hey, what's up, man? I was just
All right.
What up,
kind of.
Raz?
Hey, what's up, Steph? And hey, Nami. I was
Hey,
just gonna
Raz.
say selective memory, but you kind of beat me to that a little bit.
Selective? Yeah, I mean, it must be
Selective memory.
selective.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
they're
bullshit.
forgetting that that this person attempted to bring me to court twice over frivolous bullshit reasons. That when he showed up, he had no fucking evidence of anything besides an audio call of me playing Call of Duty, talking shit.
Okay, well,
That's all he had.
there's your defense of that 100%. And if
That's
that
all he
was
had.
all, hey, if that's all there was, I'd be one of the first ones to be giving you shit for doing what you did. But the line there is the amount of times he called and what he said, escalating, trying to get them to come after you when there wasn't anything to come after you at in the first place. 'Cause that was a SWAT, dude. Connie doesn't like to admit it. A lot of other people don't like to admit it, but that right there, making that comment was a fucking SWAT could have got you killed.
If he
Why are
had your
we-
address, he would have
Right.
sent them to it.
Yep.
That's my point. If he had
Correct.
my address, he would have. That's all he needed. And
If Paige
people are
would have had
also
it, hey, if Paige would have had it, he would have had it too.
people are forgetting a really important part that if I did not get this HO, the phone calls would not have stopped, and him but continually bringing me to court would not have stopped like Sweet does the bird.
Yep.
Are we not realizing that? But it's okay because it's Sancho. He's a crybaby. Let it happen to him, and it's okay. That's the narrative that people are running with. Why is that?
Apparently, I kicked bunnies because of this meme. So, you know, it's selective.
Oh, I still like Elmer Fudd better.
All right, I'm gonna try to turn off the Streamlabs stuff. If you can hold the fort for like 2 minutes. All right, I can probably still hear you.
You like your chat?
Just hold the panel. Just say, strike a conversation up.
Okay, I don't have controls, but sure.
You don't have. You can have verbal controls.
I got you.
And it's dead air. Oh my fucking word!
That was on purpose.
You realize how much I hate. You realize how much I fucking hate dead air.
Oh my god, cry about it.
I
You're
gotta
so
fucking.
good at that. Cry some more. Cry.
I gotta fucking multitask now.
How you doing, Raz?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. You have
my
any
dog-
grievances to air? I'm sure you have plenty.
Yeah, I have lots of grievances, but not any with Sancho. I don't like the selective memories or the selective application. Right? I'm an equality based guy, and if you're gonna say shit about somebody, then own it yourself too. Corrosive.
Yeah, I can't. That's my issue is the inability to own your fuck shit.
Absolutely. To me, that's the separation
Like what?
between. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's what separates the good people out here from the bad people. That's the tell. That's the tell when you can know if somebody's legit or if they're just assholes to throw off to the side and not ever even try to have a relationship or any kind of trust with.
Yeah.
And enough of that shit. There's the tell right there for everybody to see. If they ain't gonna own their own shit, then they ain't gonna stand for you when you own yours. They'll probably be on the other side fucking tearing you down for doing the same shit they do. Ponies. Sorry, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's what it is. I'm kind of like Sancho. I don't like to start a lot of shit with a lot of people, but man, sometimes, what the hell? What the hell else can you do?
Yeah, well, it's like I think a lot of people go through this phase where you're gonna fight fire with fire, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you have to, but Other times you have to say, you know what? I'm not going that low. I'm with Andrew. I will go low. I will go low if somebody really wants to go there. If they really want to fight there. But it's kind of like I learned about the nuclear triad we have in this country. The greatest power you have is the one you don't use, and you still win. So if I don't got to go low, I won't. At least not that low. But I'm not going
usually because somebody's pissed you off. Somebody's done something that it offends your sense of your sensibilities in some type of way, and so you go on this. I'm going to get even.
Right. Or one up them.
Or one up them. Yep, that's you. And once that's over with, then it's like, now I don't care about any of it.
Yeah.
I'm not invested anymore. They called me the clip queen for a while because I was watching everything. I was clipping everything. I was on it. Now, like, I don't have the energy for it. I don't care.
Jeez. Yeah.
And I think it happens to a lot of people.
I've noticed that on several. Recently, Trisha's walking away. That one hurts a little bit. She better not be a fucking stranger either. Told her that.
No, I mean, she'll still.
But people are tired of it.
That's the other thing too, right? Like, she's not saying goodbye to me. Her and I are going to talk every day.
Right on.
Regardless. But once it gets as, like, everything that happened with Tracy, I don't care if you like her or not. What was done to her was wrong.
Yep.
It just was.
That right there goes along with what I just said a little bit ago, Steph, about owning your fuck shit. Okay? The other signal that people give off is the one you just gave. Two-way street. If it's wrong to do to me, if it's wrong to do to Sancho, then it's wrong to do to her too. Right? That's what you're getting at in that point, right?
Right.
What's wrong is wrong. Damn it. I think the biggest one we got right now is Connie and his ilk talking shit about Silver. Motherfucker, that's the same shit he did with Sarah that he claims he didn't do. Some things are out of fucking bounds, and that's what's wrong with you two. Some things are out of bounds.
All right. I'm back. I think I took care of it. Hopefully I did.
Some of us are real careful.
So like there's nobody backstage.
Well, it's funny how that is.
They'll wait until they're on a panel that you can't join.
Right?
Right. I mean, like, I've literally sat here for 40 minutes, open panel. Let's air some grievances out. You had a question for me, and I said that was a great question. I answered. I'm in VC every day answering questions. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I just think the sad part is people would rather hold on to hatred than have a discussion with somebody. They'd rather hold on to, I just don't want to like this person because I want to believe X, Y, and Z, instead of actually being like, hey, what's your side of this? Let me get your side.
Sancho, why can't they have a discussion about this, that, and the other thing? And okay, they were mistaken, or they were right either way, and just realize that they don't like you and stand on that.
But instead,
it's okay if people don't like each other. Not everybody is going to like everybody.
I mean, you could even say, I don't like you, and I'm going to call you out for anything that I fucking can, every chance that I get, and that's just the way that's going to be.
Absolutely. And you know what, Steph? I'll have respect for that person, even if I don't like him. Even if I don't like him. It's not that hard, right? What are they afraid? Are they afraid to say, I don't like you? Maybe because then others might say to them, I don't like you. Maybe that's what they're really afraid of.
I don't know what. Wow. What the fuck is that? What is that? Bucky. All right. Bucky. Hello, what's your problem?
Oh, tweet.
Is there a problem, motherfuckers? This is, you remember last time we did air your grievances, right?
Yeah, no, I think that there's a huge problem. I think the problem is that it's all your fault, Sancho, but no one wants to talk about it, like at the end of the day, it's okay. It's okay that, people like do crazy shit and then perjurize themselves and then, fuck with your life. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Shiva saying that, it's perfectly okay that, you got doxxed with your 501c3 because your name got mentioned?
Well, it all started with my name getting mentioned, didn't it? It all started with my Indeed profile getting passed around by Paulie Crispy. And screenshots
Sure
prove
did.
it. You both have seen those screenshots.
Oh yeah, the Kraken. I mean, I remember the string.
It
the
all
Kraken.
started with that.
Yeah,
And
yeah, it did.
because soccer accounts get a hold of it, pass around YouTube channels from 15 years ago. It's okay to mention it now.
Oh yeah, it's all public record now, right?
When the people who have watched me since day one have never seen me plug any other channels that I have ever owned, ever. It gets passed around by people who have malicious intent to, this is who he is. This is what he did 15 years ago. I don't give a fuck.
You know what's the funniest thing about all that, though, is that even through all that, Rebels still can't find your address.
That is good. That is funny.
But we all know what he would have did with it.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, dude.
We all know the threats and him screaming at the police to come to my house to serve me with an HO, and then calling saying that I violated the HO, and there wasn't ever an HO.
See, he thought that you being served with it was all that was lacking because he doesn't understand anything about court. That's legit what he thought. He thought you just go there and say it, and then it happens.
Yeah. He thought me getting notified of a court appearance was an actual HO.
Right.
Yeah, I was actually reviewing some perjury where someone claimed that I violated an order by posting a video 2 days before I was served paperwork.
See, man. Yeah.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
This.
So how's everybody doing?
Oh, I love seeing the pictures of a certain red little car being towed away today. That tickled my funny bone.
Can't complain.
Oh no! They fucking towed his car.
Well, I think they junked.
He junked it.
Wow.
For $400, I think.
Yep.
Wow! All for a bag of weed, my God.
That money will be gone in fucking 2 weeks, man. If it ain't gone already.
Oh my goodness, dude, that's horrible, bro. All for a bag of weed.
And he's still begging. Probably
you got $400. What do you need to beg for? Yeah, what do you need to beg for? You got $400.
I bet he ain't seen $400 cash in 5 years, probably.
I mean, here's the truth, bro. You could donate that kid $500, dude. Give him an extra $80 for a bag of weed, and he'd still steal out of his mom's purse.
Yeah, he would.
Sancho, there's not enough time for me to tell you about all the problems I have with you, but Bird, I do have a subtle request.
Hey,
here we go.
Yeah, don't fake a suicide anymore. I need to.
No, we're not doing suicide thing.
Wow.
Can you just scream, "I own your face, Shiva"?
Oh yeah. No, we got that. That's not a problem.
Okay, I'm ready.
I own your face, Shiva.
Nice.
All right, that just made my night.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. You know what? Like, what's up with that too? That dude like claims that he owns his face again. Like, Shiva, I own your fucking face.
He doesn't want his face out in social media, and clearly that's his little trigger point.
You know what? You think that he would show me a little respect for the fact that I removed that content from the internet? But just know, Shiva, that being the owner of your fucking face, it wasn't to make you feel a certain way or feel good or bad about the fact that I had the power to remove your face from the internet. I did it as a favor to the rest of the community because no one should have to look at that. Nobody should have to see that ugly ass grill.
He's still very upset about your quote call to action, Bird.
Oh, my call to action, yes, because he's so offended. He's so offended that somebody that doesn't have his address and has no idea where he lives just may film him.
Is David really his name? Is David really his name?
No, it's not like you did that to bother him, right? It's not like you did that intentionally to bother him. No, he's just very upset about it still a year later, 2 years later.
Yeah. You know what's really interesting? Here's an interesting fact. When I was researching the whole Tarquin thing, I believe that Tarquin's name's actually David.
Ooh.
That was a theory.
That was a hell of a
Well,
slip,
we have
Bones.
a zinger.
No, wait. I thought David was a dog.
Well, there is David the dog,
What are you
but
doing,
that's an
There is
yeah,
a
that's an
dog named
imaginary.
David.
No, there's no. It's
I'll
just
see
an
it when my camera
imaginary,
works.
fictitious dog. When we
Oh,
were
that's
playing
right.
the word game, yeah, but no,
It
I
just
mean
so
everybody
happens
will.
to be a dog.
You
Yeah,
guys have it all
everybody.
wrong.
Fucking
His boyfriend's
sissy
really
ass
Elton
la
John.
bitches.
Yeah, but everybody will pretend that I threatened
Y'all
to
cry
murder the
baby
dog.
bitches.
Oh, Bones is on a tyrant lately.
Hey, Bone.
Yeah,
I
it's
noticed.
great.
I noticed
funny.
when you turned your camera on this time, Bones. It wasn't just the black square. You're
Yeah, I've
moving
been
up.
working on that.
Yeah,
Been
you're
working
moving
on
up,
that.
bud.
I
Been
saw her
going
nipple.
up.
You're way too loud, Bones.
Moving on up.
Yeah, Bones
Yeah,
has been getting a
I gotta
little
reel it
moody
back in.
ever since he quit hanging out with faggots.
Your
Yeah.
audio is just way too loud.
I don't know what to tell you. Move. Fix your ear.
Ear?
I'll work on that.
Yeah, fix your ears. Not my fault.
Just the one.
So,
Well,
so
are
Sancho,
you listening with both?
So Sancho, I'm curious. Are you gonna ever go down and pull the transcripts? I mean, if Rebel's perjurizing himself, I can show you what to do with official documents that state perjury.
I don't wanna talk about that subject, but I
Yeah.
was just, if there's grievances, if there's problems that people have with me, the link's here. I'll let people know, hey, someone needs to drop down. Like Nebby's backstage chilling, having a good time with some pickles.
Listen, this is the Festivus for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Air your grievances. We need a poll.
That sounds like a festering wound, Bones. Like,
Yeah. Well, Seinfeld
Duh.
people.
I'll put one out to STO. Forget what his actual name is.
I don't even know who that is.
He's from the VV crew.
It always sounds like
Oh.
STL to me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no, and he
that's-
pulls the same type of shit too, from what I've gathered.
he does.
somebody-
He does. And he gave
They
fucking
might
Rebel
be
money.
the same person.
He started
There's somebody-
giving Rebel money. Fuck that. Fuck giving Rebel money. I'll call you out.
There's
when you do
somebody
that,
running
right?
around telling STL he has no butt walls. That's kind of funny to me.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, it might be
STI has no
true.
butt walls. Oh,
STL has
no.
been desperately searching
All right.
for sidewalls for a very long time.
Yes,
All
it is.
right. Let's not get into the smack talk about freaking STI and Paige today.
Yeah.
It's true. Sounds smack talk.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna abstain. I'm gonna abstain.
Oh, and STL, if you're listening, you're also now blocked from Trisha's channel. That was not
Take the high
me, but
road.
you can add that to your list.
How did that happen?
Well, he just showed
He
up.
decided to do it. I don't know.
Take the high road. That's where they go.
He
Uh-huh.
showed up. He just showed up.
Hey, I'm just watching backstage for anyone to pop up who has a problem with Sancho. That's all I'm waiting for. Hit that
Well,
cash app in the
as like
meantime.
the
We're all
on
right
and
here.
on, as
I
the
heard
in and
Prime's
on
coming with a
support
long
group,
gun.
I'm just kind of curious. How's it feel to El Sancho and Bones to move on from being one of 10th Man's boyfriends? Like, how's that working out for you guys?
He's on like step 5 out of 20.
Yeah, I can't talk about it.
What do you mean, Bones? Why can't you talk about it?
I'm in the grievance
There's
stage.
a lot of
You're in the
past
grievance
trauma
stage?
and abuse.
Yeah, I'm grieving.
Don't
A lot of butt
flare it
stuff.
up, dude. Don't flare up his
lot of
PTSD.
Don't
Don't
flare
do
it up.
that.
So hold on. Are
I
you
can't
having
believe you're doing this.
Are you having as hard of a time with it, Bones, as you did with the Golden Eyes cam slip?
Don't say hard
A
either.
lot of the back blew up his ass.
You know I hate you, right?
Holy shit.
Oh, sorry, man. I had to drop a bomb.
See,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you stand with STL. It comes out somewhere else.
Yeah, we
Man,
can't.
that's true.
You can't throw shade at STL and Paige, but you go there.
I mean,
Right.
I'm trying to
Right.
abstain. I'm trying to be a
Oh,
better
you're
guy.
doing a great
you know?
job.
That's
Fantastic
what
job.
happens.
Hey, I gotta say, Paige, I'm really impressed that you haven't been coming online drinking, and it makes you look much more responsible as a parent and a person.
Hey,
Good
if
job.
she hasn't been around, she might be doing great things. Then good for her.
I'm not
I'm not
questioning
going to give her
any-
shit about it.
Did
Yeah,
you miss her appearance like 2 days ago?
I support
must-
that.
Yeah, I did. I
If
did.
it
I
contra-
guess
if it
everyone
contradicts,
missed that. Okay.
yeah, if it contradicts what I just said, most likely yes.
Clearly,
Yeah, a
me
little
and you
bit.
just got
A
fucking.
little bit.
Oops.
Damn it! I tried, guys. I tried.
Anyways, how's
Hey, y'all
those
know,
Red
like-
Sox?
Y'all been knowing this
You
for
say how
3
about them
years. The
Cubbies,
shit Bird
LG?
says on panel, I may not agree with 90% of the shit Bird says on panel. Y'all already know that. I'm just saying, I'm never
All right,
going to
AC.
question anyone's parenting skill. I've been saying that shit longer than AC's been around. By the way, I have more audits than Authority Check does this
Parenting.
year.
Why are
Shut
we
the
talking
fuck
about
up.
parenting skills?
Ouch.
I don't know. That just came out of left hook.
I'm just saying, as a general
left
rule,
foot.
I'm not going to talk
Well,
about
there you
anyone's
go
parenting
again.
skills.
I'm just
You wonder why
saying.
there's so many grievances.
Let's go.
Wow,
waiting.
sissy ass bitch.
Bird's laugh is actually very organic, only farms.
Literally everyone
Right.
besides LG has had a grievance with me at one point in the past 3 years.
Well,
And like
listen,
Do I
I was
get a
expecting
birthday
something in the
cake?
mail. I never got it. I'm
Can
pissed.
I get
no,
a candle?
don't start that shit.
Sancho, where's my cookie?
But wait, if they
Don't
were
start that
resolved,
shit.
like, why would
I'm
we
just
bring
kidding.
them up now?
LG, you can't leave that one on the table.
Because I'm actually
Do I
trying to
get a
compliment you
hug?
for being an adult, Steph. Sorry.
Oh no,
Jesus,
I
fuck.
thought you were asking us to air those out again.
No, I'm acknowledging that I'm not
Yes!
a perfect
Let's
human.
go.
My first week on YouTube, I pissed off Resolution so bad that he hated me for a good 2 years. And we
I
talked
mean,
like
that's
men.
probably easy.
I
We
made
worked it
Raz
out.
mad once too.
Yep.
We worked it
Sancho,
out.
you get people
Oh.
mad.
Yeah,
I mean, you got
Face.
Shiva spurging over his face. So.
It's so funny.
So in Sancho, I got looking back and thinking about that. I think you were kind of collateral damage, but because of Mars. Because I met you right as that Mars shit was fucking happening when he was coming at me sideways, and I didn't even know who he was.
No, I know.
And I think I might have
know.
thought that you at the time. I might have thought that you were part of his little fucking plan or something.
Yeah, no, I was brand new. It was my first week on panels.
Oh,
But my
you were
point is this:
moist.
I'm a flawed human being. I make mistakes. I say
You
things
weren't a
sometimes out of
virgin.
anger.
Shiva can't even complain about his face though. Like this is the thing, Shiva. I own it, right? Like you don't even own your face. Not here in America.
That is so
You know what I
brutal.
mean? I mean, it is, dude.
Across
Like,
the pond, perhaps, but
And
not
just-
over here.
And just remember, you
I've
always
seen
got
the copyright.
when you're arguing with Shiva at the right
Do you know
time,
what the
always gotta say,
copyright is?
that's
the
why you lost the
copyright.
war. That's how you
What
get that. I'm sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say there's a good dig with Shiva that stops him in his tracks there because he doesn't really know how to handle it, and it's when you say that's why you lost the war, because he's always got to try and get a comeback right there, and it trips him up.
well, because there
I
is
would
no
say just
comeback to
God
that.
loves you to him because he's very anti-religious.
Yep, see, Yep, same way, same thing.
I take a
exactly.
different approach. I just tell him I'm still
Love
praying for him.
Mm.
Yep. The guy who names himself Church.
I just
the
don't
funny
know
thing is,
why
he claims
a
to go on
face-
retreats, but it's always rehab.
I don't know why a face shown on YouTube is more important than a full name shown on YouTube.
I don't
Especially,
get it
I mean,
either.
at least you own your name, though, Sancho. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That might not be
Imagine looking in the
necessarily
mirror
true.
every morning and be like, "Fuck, Bert owns me."
I just filed paperwork on Sancho.
I mean, Shiva's just lucky that I don't fucking like purchase and sell off another 40 unit of the Shiva fucking fuckface dildos.
Oh my
You know what I
god.
mean? Like, dude, I made so much money on those Shiva. So much money.
Oh
Like, dude,
my
the gay
god.
community loves that face.
Hey, isn't it ironic that the dude to go after emo the most sideways, the most harsh, was
And
a gay man over gay stuff?
I
No,
can
I
already hear.
find it more ironic that the person who's constantly calling everyone else out for going after Rebel is the one who constantly went after emo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like he's never doxed anybody, but then again, you know, there's Sancho. And then there's the whole
And
server
Tonic.
thing where, you know, there's the whole server thing where, you know, he's in a server full of fucking doxes, but supposedly had never seen a single one of them.
Listen, listen, this dude criticized me for being friends with you for 7-8 months in DMs, yet he's friends with GD. He's friends with all these people who dox on sock accounts. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, dude. I'm
Go
not
fuck
gonna.
yourself.
This isn't gonna be a gang pile on Shiva because I can already hear it now. If Shiva
I mean,
comes
I
up,
think he might
it's gonna be
enjoy that.
one-on-one.
There's enough dudes here that he'd be entertained, my guy.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, you got Sancho, Steve, Bones, me, Raz, and LG's like fit like a man. You know what I mean?
Again, it's gonna be
I
one
fuck
on
She's
one.
definitely
so
not a
much.
man. She's definitely not a man. Let's be honest here.
Yo, she's in better shape than you, Bones. She'd whoop your ass.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Hey, you're
you.
I think I could whip
You're-
all you guys' asses. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
You
think-
know I'm invincible.
you've had
No.
too. I think you ate too much
seriously.
candy, buddy.
Mm.
Let me just smoke a little bit of this weed.
No,
to
the
calm
other
down.
broad
Yeah.
gained 45
All you have
pounds.
to do
Not
is-
this one.
All you have to do is run away from Bird. He'll run out of
Don't
breath.
worry, LG. This weed isn't from the stash that you sold from the fucking evidence room.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Are we roasting LG now?
Hell yeah, you can
Oh.
roast me
Wow,
all day
really?
long.
Bro, do you
Hey,
realize
someone had to
LG
liven it up.
has admin control? I just want you
What's
to
that?
realize
You
that.
are very
She
right
has
on that,
admin.
sir.
She has the
Uh,
hammer.
I have the full keys, N-word.
She
Hey,
has the
wait a
minute.
hammer.
What? I've known you for how many years, and I don't even have that.
I
Fuck
forgot
off.
to
Shut the
took. I
fuck up,
forgot to took her.
Bones.
I
Stop
forgot to
bitching.
took her off. I've known
No,
her
I-
longer than
I like
you.
pictures.
Cindy Bonet. Stop
Everybody
it.
fight about it.
Cindy's
Let's
here?
do some more arguing.
Cindy's here?
No, you are. Cindy Bonet.
No, you.
No, you. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I'm a little slow
No,
today.
you.
What kind of
Listen, I've
comment
known
is that most
Sancho longer
forward?
than I've known any of you guys, and I think he can say the same for me. From the
Yeah,
I feel
rescue
so
road,
bad
so.
for you. I'm sorry, LG. I'm sorry.
It's been a long
I know that's not
road,
really. I
so
wouldn't say
I
that
bet it
out
has been.
loud. That's not a good.
it's been a long road.
That's not
So
a
I
good
heard
thing.
I'm so sorry.
I heard Huckleberry dox my kids again today.
No.
I don't know
Why?
That's what I
what it is.
heard.
Actually, she had clowns over their faces, over yours too.
Oh,
And
my
she's
God,
gone
no,
full
no.
fledged. I'm going to dogs, family, and children every day because I guess it gets her off, which is kind of fucking weird.
Wow.
But hey,
Wow. I
People
mean,
need to
isn't
stop with the
that what that
real-life
whole group
shit.
was against?
yeah, no, supposedly, but instead of being a little bit of a piece of shit, she's gone all in.
Wow.
No
Well,
redeeming
just keep
qualities.
supporting Sticky Ricky there, lady. You know what I mean? Like, never hurts to hang out with a dude that threatens to rape infant children. You know? Like,
Who are
I
you
don't
talking
know
about?
anything
Nubby
Well, until
Nazi?
he turns on her again.
yeah, I'm talking about Nubby Nubberson.
Nubby Nazi McGee?
Oh shit. Oh.
Ask him to do a
um,
fucking just jump up and down or do a cartwheel.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that shit.
Hi, Ross.
I stay out of a lot of shit.
Got
I
your
stay out of
number.
that shit. I stay out of this Vegas Valley shit because my head spins. I don't know who's on whose team.
Just
I stay
don't
out of
even
all that
changes
bother.
every day.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's
It
literally
I
not
stay
worth
out
it.
of all that shit. I don't get
Bro, you
There's
just
so
gotta
many
make
flip
bets.
floppers.
Dude, I've
I
been
can't even
sitting
keep up
down and
with
just placing bets, dude. I've been betting on AC pretty hard on that one. I mean, just because JoJo's fucking malnourished. I mean, that dude needs to eat a sandwich or something, you know?
Yeah, he does.
Well, there's one guy, I'm not
don't-
going to say who, but it's like every other day he's like, I'm friends with JoJo. I'm not friends with JoJo. I'm going to do 12-hour streams. I'm not going to do a 12-hour stream. And it's like,
I got.
what the fuck is
Why?
going on? I feel like I
One
want to
of
get a
them-
prescription of Adderall to watch these shows.
There's
Listen,
like
and I don't do
four of them
Adderall.
that are like
Right.
that.
When JoJo goes away, I think you're going to have a lot of people hating on him. Those wait till
Yeah.
he's in jail first.
Yep, that's
There's a
exactly
lot
what I
of-
was going to do, Bones.
There's a lot of talk on like people being criminals and shit on the tubes. But I would
Yeah.
say that like, out of all the ones I've heard called out so far, that dude by far is definitely on some criminal shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just
Listen,
moronic. Like,
I
like
have
that.
a
I mean,
I have a problem with people who are using Silver Diamond into content. I have
Yeah,
a problem with
same.
people who
Didn't
are
shifts
going after
happen
Silver
to that?
Diamond at her weakness right now.
Punk ass.
Didn't
I
shifts
think
happen
that
to
is
that, or am I wrong?
Punk
what do you mean
No.
they're going
No.
after?
I don't know who
They're
this
not wrong.
person is, but I did see in Discord that she was restreaming with her name in the title. Stop. Just
Not a
stop.
good
Oh
look.
yeah,
It's not a good look to
Just
drip
not a
off
good look
other
at all.
people's for
Like,
attention.
I don't
Like,
know
get
who
the
this
fuck
chick
out of
is. Just
She'll
stop.
just laugh it off. That's what
Like,
she'll
if
do.
you're gonna go live and like promote her GoFundMe or whatever the fuck, or Cash App or PayPal, do that. Just don't turn this into content.
Well,
What
if you're
happened to Silver?
Shelly, if you're
Really
Shelly,
bad.
you'll probably run a fundraiser, fucking take the 90% and transfer the 10.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And
People are
monsters
just
like
fucking
Shelly
insane.
And monsters like Shelly you know, typing in chat rooms that she offered her brain the silver diamond. Go fuck yourself.
I know.
What the fuck?
Honestly.
Oh, I mean, that's
And
not much
still
of an
calling her a
offer,
slut.
dude.
She
No,
called
but
Silver
like,
Diamond a slut last night, and I was like,
hold on. I mean,
really?
how the fuck does that work though? Like Shelly's brainless. How is she gonna fucking donate something she don't have?
Okay, but still, how insensitive can you fucking be? Like, do you think anyone's gonna take you serious? Like you're doing some amazing act of kindness?
This
You
woman
fucking
is giving
idiot.
away. Listen, like she may give away like Macari, like Japan shit all the time, but she gave away free
Sancho,
shit every
she's
week.
mad that she can't do a giveaway fucking on Friday because she's in the hospital. Like, it's like,
Exactly.
this
She
makes her
gives a
life
fuck
happy.
about
And
people.
right. And
She
like,
Yeah.
gives a
these
fuck. Listen,
motherfuckers are literally tagging her and giving her shit because she's in the hospital. I hope
I
all
mean,
you
let's
guys
be
die.
honest, dude.
Like,
Fuck.
I
literally.
disagree.
All of
I
them.
disagree with Silver on everything. Like, I mean, we're talking about from politics to like absolutely disagreeing. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't care that
like,
she's friends with Polly. I still love her.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think that there's much that we disagree on, you know, or I mean, that we agree on. But what I do
Right.
know is that, you know, I still wish her good health and fucking, you know, happiness. You know, at the end of the day, like, I don't have to fucking agree with your position to fucking like you as a person.
Right. No, agree.
this woman's at her weakness. Do I agree with her going live from her hospital bed at her weak point? No, but she's a grown ass woman. She's lonely. She wants to
Well, wasn't
interact
she
with
on
people she cares
drugs?
about.
Wasn't she on
No,
drugs
she said
too?
no drugs. She said she was on
No,
no drugs.
No, the other day she was on a lot of Dilaudid or wherever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
She couldn't even type the fucking topic of the subject
Give the
right in
lady a
the intro.
fucking break.
No, and I love that because she wanted to talk to everyone and give us the update. And I'm glad because I wanted to hear from her. So, like, you know what I mean? It's understandable.
Give the lady a break. And like people
It's good to know she's
throwing
alive.
shots at her.
Right.
It's just disgusting. Like she's in a hospital bed and you're throwing insults on the internet about her.
And
Like,
so,
grow
and
the
let me
fuck
guess,
up.
it was all stock accounts, right? And like all
Grow
these
the
losers.
fuck
You know.
up.
No, it was Yoda Doug and Connie's, and Connie came in on hers. And
That's
so-
all right. I have a feeling that Yoda Doug's gonna have a really bad week.
I hope so, because Karma's a bitch, man.
I can almost
It's
guarantee
just
it.
like have a little decency, have a little respect. You know,
They
that's
don't.
that's really
They
all
don't.
I'm saying.
They don't, and that's the problem, and that's why I fucking hate people.
Animals are better.
Hell yeah, that's why I work with
Fuck
dogs.
What's up, Kristen? How are
they
you?
don't. Way better people.
Yep.
I mean,
Poor
listen,
Yoda Doug, man.
I mean, like, I'm not, as far as I know, Rada hasn't bashed me or anything, and I'm not going to do the same. This is more
Well,
of a strike
I know that
first,
he's making
then I
stock
strike.
accounts, and he's going at people. One
Well,
of them has
again,
been me.
I mean,
So,
I don't
I'm not
know.
going to say anything about him.
What was up?
'cause I don't care
What was
about
up with that hypocrite stream that he was having the other night? Like he was acting like he didn't fucking put out what he thought was fucking Game Over's face and shit, and like
I don't know what
the
I
rap
don't know.
videos.
I don't know anything about it.
I just came up on
he
panel
was
to play
acting like he never
Warzone.
doxed nobody. It
But
was
my point is
funny.
this: like, I had a very difficult month last month, and I was away, and I'm slowly creeping back in, and I see there's people with a lot of emotion and anger and resentment
Okay.
towards me,
I got to
am
take a guess.
simply.
I got
I'm
to take a guess,
simply
Sancho. Did you get in
come
another
up
car
on-
wreck?
No, I didn't
Yeah,
get another
alright.
car wreck.
Sancho.
Are you sure? Are you
Sancho.
sure you didn't get into another
Go
car wreck,
suck a
Sancho?
dick. Go do another
What
fake
was-
suicide. You
Did
cunt.
your car get hit
Jesus
while it was
Christ.
parked?
Jesus Christ! Go fuck off with that shit.
Sancho.
Fucking A.
Don't do
I'll try
it.
to-
My advice would be don't do it. Don't creep back in.
Nope.
Sancho, did you
Whoa.
double park in an open road block
Oh.
lane?
Roscon, how are you? Roscon, a part of me feels really like a part of me, Ross, feels dirty that you're here because of everything. But I honestly, truly, from human to human, I hope you're well. I hope you're working on things. I hope you are stronger than ever. And I wish nothing but the best for you.
Wow. Well, Roscon, I hope
Sancho's
that you
being human.
I hope that you would have caught Ebola by now, Roscon. And just know that every time I think of you, all I can think about is that nasty ass scene where you convinced
Oh my
DFK
God!
to start
Stop
grabbing
it.
his dick.
First, stop. Ross, I agree with Sancho. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't listen to the other person talking right now.
Yeah, just stay sober. Don't be a lying
Bird,
cunt.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Well,
Seth, you're
that
gonna
scene
correct
where
him, Seth?
JFK grabbed his junk, like that is imprinted in my brain forever. Unfortunately.
Jesus.
It's not
glad
even
I
him
missed
grabbing
that
his
one.
junk as much as it was as how much Ross Kahn was getting off on it, screaming, "Yeah, baby."
Listen,
Yeah, that
DFK's got away
happened.
with the ladies, man. DFK's got an elephantitis in his balls. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh
Yeah,
my
remember when
god.
he showed us this
Must not
one
have been showing
ball?
any
Do we
symptoms.
have
Yeah,
to
must
talk
not have been
about the
showing any
one that
symptoms.
dropped
He
Oh,
has
down to
one
his
listen.
ball.
fucking kneecap? Do
It
we have
did
to talk
not
about
look
that one?
Well,
good.
He's got one
That's
nut.
only, that's because he only has one. Yeah, he only
That's what I'm
has
saying.
one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, women boobs drip. So does balls
Yo,
after
yo,
time.
DFK in the singularity.
Can you imagine Ross Kahn getting all hot and excited and then like
All
DFK
gravity.
pulls out a gym bag of a bowling ball and all that?
I mean, it must
Yeah,
not
they
have been
make
showing symptoms
prosthetics
that
for
night.
it. He should look into it.
He should have a carrier for
Ew.
that. Have a little
Ew.
kangaroo pouch for that or something. I don't know.
Ew.
All sack, no balls. There was also oh god.
See, that's why you probably
All
shouldn't be
that.
drinking while you're on panels. I'm just saying. A lot of this is, the
Well,
one
at
ball
least-
sack come out.
At
Who wants
least
to see
wear,
that shit, DFK?
at least
Oh
wear
my
some
God.
tidy whities, DFK. Come on now.
I definitely don't want to see the ball bag of DFK.
I think that means
I'm just
Bones liked it.
Don't fucking
Hashtag
know.
no ball bag.
It was more for the shock value.
Don't let me start on you now.
It was more for the shock value. Look what happened to you, Ross Kahn,
That'll
after
make you
that.
rage quit,
After
Ben.
seeing DFK's ball. Like, Jesus Christ. You're going to get your brain
I just
shocked
spit my
after
drink
seeing that shit. Fucking A.
Binks, I just realized that poor Bones has no flesh.
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
rough.
think you guys have issues? Fuck off.
He has no flesh
All
at
right,
all.
I gotta go water farm animals. I'll be right back.
All right. Go water farm
Oh,
animals.
damn, June.
I think she's going to take a pee. I think that's what that means.
Hey, Bones,
Yeah,
how does it
there
feel
is
to
this.
be a fucking licensed plumber without a license?
Shots fired.
Who says that?
What?
I checked on your license. It's expired by 3 years. You know that, right?
You got the wrong.
No. I got the right guy.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
all your information. Nope, I looked it up. I looked up the number that was doxed and all that.
It was
What?
always wrong.
Yeah, no
I'm
license.
licensed and bonded, people.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Oh
Damn,
man.
that blood
He's
pressure
a-
went up.
Oh
He's a dick.
man. Oh, I was just playing.
Oh, man. He got worried there.
He's like, oh no.
I was
Did I
started
forget
thinking.
He's
Did I
like,
forget
This-
to renew? He said.
I wish I
It's
was
so
in charge of
expensive.
Seth's
It's
channel.
so expensive if you don't do it.
Oh, my God. That was bad, Bones. You were legit worried. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no. Ugh. Nah, I'm just having a bad day. That's all. It's one of those days.
Just one of those days. Bones wants to be all alone.
How long should I be here waiting for anybody who has a problem with me to come up on panel? How many hours?
They
Did you
won't.
send out an alert?
They won't.
Did you send out an alert? Because I didn't get one.
I mean, you'd almost, yeah, he had to have because I got it. You would have had better luck, Sancho, if you would have asked anybody that had a grievance with me to come up.
Well, it's like that was already stolen by Steph. Like she already stole that line.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, listen, man. You know, are we gonna harbor hatred our entire life, or are we gonna, embrace being adults and embrace communication and answer some valid questions?
You only can be an adult when the other person chooses to be an adult too.
Well,
Jeez.
There is no reasoning with the unreasonable.
I mean, I don't like adulting unless I have to.
Yeah, it sucks growing up.
yeah, I would not invite Junebug to any server. She will dominate that VC. Dominate that shit.
We'll say it is a pretty bad look when you want to talk shit about somebody and talk.
Everyone's
shit about
afraid to
somebody
respond to that.
and talk shit about
I mean,
somebody. Well, yeah.
I was actually Well, I was actually gonna like try to get some clarification because I heard Ellen was the queen of VD.
No, I'm not talking about anybody's mother. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
I mean, it's okay. Like I can talk about it.
Listen, man, I don't want to hate bond with you. I don't.
Save
I
Ellen.
don't want to hate bond with you.
That's why Bones is in the middle between you and I, because I don't want to hate bond with you.
Oh
I
man,
absolutely
I'm the best
don't.
at
I'm
hate
not
bonding.
refereeing this one. Those days are done. Sorry.
Bones is in the sandwich of hate.
I figured he was going to come with
On
hey
the
left nut,
goodness
hey
of
right
it.
nut. So they can-
Hate not right now. What?
Unbelievable. We're 1 hour and
Oh.
11 minutes in.
What I was saying before is it's a hell of a look when you want to talk shit about somebody and talk shit about somebody and talk shit about somebody, and then when they offer to come up and have a chat, they're just gone.
Well, they're in Discord and VC right now, talking
That's what I
about
mean. It ain't like
it
they
instead
don't
of
know.
actually like being
It
an
ain't
adult
like-
about this and actually communicating.
You know what I hate more than that, dude? Is people like talking all kinds of shit, like take the link, Bubba, and then someone takes the link, and then they let everybody dogpile on them. You know what I mean? Like at least
And
when
then-
I
and
fucking
don't
do
let
that
them
shit, and
talk.
I drop the link, I'm like, this link is for you, and I don't let anyone else up. You know what I mean?
All right,
Well, I
Binks,
think
what's
more-
your problem? What's your problem with Sancho, Binks?
No, my problem's not with you. I was just coming up to say hi to everybody and to make sure I get a certain Discord lit up. So.
Uh-oh. What Discord are we lighting up?
They know.
They know. It's a Discord that loves me.
Nice.
That
And they
doesn't narrow it
love
down.
stalking me and being like, look at Binks on panel. Look at Binks in chat. Yeah, look at Binks on panel.
Are you gonna say that if we had anyone who has a grievance with you to come up and we'll get more people?
shit.
There's 2 other people fucking already said that in the past hour.
Some of them are the
We'd be
same.
here for fucking days if that happened. Well, if they actually came up, though, that would be the thing. Like, they'd have to come up to actually do something.
Well, and I think it's fair to say that Sancho's not the most hated person here on YouTube.
And that's fine because I'm not that bad of a person. Like I was a dick 2 years ago. I was a dick before I went away for a year, and I think I came back a different person. I get
Sancho, you
along
got
with
some
Elizabeth
heavy hitters
K.
up here now. I mean, we're all.
I get
hated
along
in
with
our own
Elizabeth
respect.
K now. I hated that woman, and weed changed that woman. Weed baptized her, and I get along great with Elizabeth K now. I get along great with her.
I'll admit, you are a changed man since your Grindr account. I mean, you seem a
I
lot
know. I
more
thought you said
relaxed.
since becoming a dad. I was like, yeah, fatherhood changed me.
Yeah, I was gonna say since you became a dad, you changed definitely.
Fatherhood has definitely changed me, but
Summer Sancho.
people are harboring resentment from things before that.
Well,
And
of course
it's
they
let
are.
it let it go.
They're gonna do it 3 years from now too. You just gotta roll with it. Let them waste energy and let them cry about it. Who cares?
Yeah, give it about 15 years, and then your kids will come up and air their grievance out on you.
I'll tell you what.
You're
Let's
gonna love
build
it.
some bridges. Let's build some bridges right now. Let's settle the beef between Shiva and Sancho right now. Like Shiva, I'll tell you what. You come up here and apologize to Sancho, and I will sell you your face back for the low cost of $1,000.
Oh, Jesus. Is that in like? What is it called? Quids or something?
I don't know what you're talking
There's
about.
no fucking way I'm gonna pull my cock out for you or for other people. Those things don't occur.
Crickets, dickhead. Has anybody up here seen the movie The Human Centipede?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to see it now.
I actually, like, I was so
What's
impressed
up,
by the
Ben?
movie. I tried it in real life on 4 individuals but it didn't work the same.
Oh my God! Take some pointers from Pat. He's doing it right now in his basement. He's stitching people together.
Oh really?
I like
my assumption is he's gonna sew himself on the back. Like that's my guess.
Listen, Pat, as far as I'm aware, has always been good to me. I have no issue with Pat.
No one asked you though.
I don't know what happened, but I'm the channel owner. I got to put my
Aren't they
stamp on
allowed
shit.
to? you gave her full run. You said she could give her
It's
grievances
not a
out.
grievance. It's just a fucking
Yeah.
joke that people are taking too seriously. Like, it's a fucking joke.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened between you and Pat, and I also want to state that I think Boss Bitch is crazy. Thank you.
Hey, Gregory Jones, you might want to get a hold of Pat before he sews on that last body. You know what I mean?
Christ.
There's
All
lots
right,
of
on
feet
that-
there for you, guy.
Yeah.
Lots of
On
feet for
that
you there,
note, I'm
Gregory
out.
Jones.
Thanks for having me up.
Go get some pickles,
Well, there you go.
I think more people are going to be upset with you now. Just my opinion.
They're going to be upset with me?
Yeah.
Because
Let's
I'm
see, how many
opening
more-
the door for people to air their grievances out and nobody wants to come up, and I've had 80 people in this fucking live stream the entire time.
Yep.
How many
Like
more
the
flames
past
will it take to
30
get this dumpster fire lit, dude? You know what I mean? Should we go through like the Pauly Crispy scams about how he claimed to have diabetes just to find out that he doesn't?
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. That was for Roz. That was for Roz.
You're doing the stupid shit other people do too. Ugh.
That was a
So
good
Pat
acting
says
job.
things stopped. You wanted to date me, and when you got turned down, you lost your fucking mind. Oh my god, I have no idea what's going on between these two. But
Pat, I proved that she wanted to date you. I
and
just don't
Big
see
says
that.
I
I'm
showed
sorry,
text
buddy.
messages that proved you're old. You people are making this is not what the fuck is going on. Pat, like, do you want to hop up on panel and like give your side of things?
All right, I'm back. Is Pat and Binks having their little spat right now?
Yeah,
They
they're
should
having a
both
fight.
come on panel. Both of
Hey,
you
my
should come up.
suggestion, Pat,
Come
if
on
you sent her a
panel.
dick pic, don't come up
And-
here.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you send her a dick pic, bro, I just bow out now.
I would retreat. I would just say peace out and
Wait,
have
did
a
he?
good night.
Did Pat send her a dick pic?
I have no idea. We're just saying. We're just using it as an example.
Oh my god.
What?
It's
Yeah,
okay,
you
Pat.
never-
You're okay, Pat. Don't worry about it. Just stay silent, Pat.
Thanks. Oh my god.
Silent but deadly.
We're not talking about what comes out of your butthole, Bones.
A lot comes out.
Yeah,
of
but
there.
I'll rotate, Richard. I'll
A
rotate.
feel like
you, all right?
comes
No
in your
problem.
Come up
butthole
on
too.
panel.
One way
Hey,
only.
listen,
buddy.
Richard. If someone's coming up that has a problem with me, I'll do one-on-one on panel.
It's not all about you, Sancho. It's not all
It
about
is tonight.
you. No, we could get a jointed thing with Pat and Stacy and kind of get this squashed.
I would like to square that away, honestly.
Me
Building
too.
bridges.
Hold on, let's
Building
weigh in, guys. I want everybody to weigh in, dude. How fucked do you think that Yoda is this week?
He's fucked. And I
I bet
can't wait
he's
to get all
in-
the camera slips that people are going to send me.
I didn't know what
wait
things
till-
looked like up until recently.
I can't wait until Page B owes me $100 because Yoda is convicted.
Yeah, there's no way she was interested in him. I'm sorry, Pat.
You said
no
there's
way.
no way that she would be interested in Pat S. What's wrong with Pat S?
Pat asked, she never wanted to date you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
this
Like,
is-
I've been nice
yeah,
to you, but
she's-
for fuck's sake, man, she is way
Yeah.
the fuck out of your league. So
That's my boy, man. That's a good looking
there's
dude.
that.
Brutal.
Then you date him.
Okay.
That's
I'm
gonna
not
play
gonna-
first
I'm
Whatever.
gonna be
Pat's a really nice guy. Pat,
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
be
your
nice.
money.
That's a great guy, but
Pat's a
You can
great
take
guy.
me out to
I
steak
would love
anytime,
him as Uncle
Pat.
Pat. Like, hey there, Uncle Pat.
Oh
How's
my
it going?
god, LG. What did you just say?
Yeah, that was.
Are you
that's
saying
gonna be
that
clipped.
Are
yeah.
you saying that he gives off uncle vibes? Hey there, Uncle Pat. Like what?
Yeah. He's like Mr. Rogers.
What?
Oh no!
Wasn't Mr. Rogers like have a dark
What?
side? Like he was a brain full of tattoos and killed people?
Pat is a bachelor, man.
Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you
Pat
be
is
my neighbor?
Pat, come up on panel, man.
I'm sorry.
I'll
I'm
pick
sorry.
Dude, I
I'm
still
going
want to
out.
start
I'm
busting
gonna
out
leave
Turtle
this now.
Boy jokes right now, but I'm afraid what LG will do to me.
Oh, you have no idea. So bring it because I'm in a great mood tonight. So I'm feeling frisky.
She's got
I
the hammer.
was going to ask. I was going to ask, like, what would you do if I took your face, threw you up on a pinup of riding a red rocket?
Then I would probably take a picture of your wife and put it on my fucking ass and get it tattooed.
Damn. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Like, see,
All right,
I want
I'll-
to know what would have happened if me and Pat, because I was supposed to meet Pat. I was I was in Buffalo, and one day.
Oh
Pat,
my
why don't you
God.
date Nemi,
You
Pat?
think Pat would have fucked you? Nemi?
No.
Pat, you should hit Nemi up.
Where are we going here? This is getting ludicrous. This is
No,
getting...
no, man, let Nemi get it in.
Let it ride. Let it ride,
I'm
Sancho.
single, but like, what would you thought if we met up and had a couple drinks and stuff? Would you thought?
Pat, would you want to gangbang with Nemi?
Ooh.
Nemi's DTF all of a sudden? What's going on here?
No.
Is that even legal? Like, what are we doing here?
She would have Pat. Yeah, she would have Pat in Emo's diapers.
That's a felony in 3 states. What are we doing, Nemi? That's a felony. Stop it.
We're gonna fucking meet up or whatever, and so now you're claiming shit about pins and stuff like that. Like,
oh, I can't breathe.
Why do I get this weird feeling like Nemi's just trying to hit it and quit it?
No, I would have never fucked Pat because I'm very happy in my relationship. But no, Pat, what do you?
Little salad tossing going on though.
What the fuck are we doing here? Nemi.
It's just all getting muted and timed out.
Nemi, what the fuck did you just say?
I learn something new about Nemi every day.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Wow.
Dude, this is
So
like the
you're
night
saying
that
that you were
Sergeant
supposed to
Lawless and
meet-
Turtle Boy almost kissed.
So I'm trying to
Way to
translate
ruin
for
the
Nemi.
mood.
So
Bird, you
are
still
you saying,
skipping?
Nemi? Hold on. Are you saying, Nemi, that you were going to meet up with Pat and you were wondering if Pat was going to make the moves to try to fuck you?
I wonder.
Let's get it on.
Oh
no.
my God, we're moving the goalposts worse than Shiva does now.
Oh, shit. You know what, Pat? Just because you lost today does not mean you're walking away empty-handed. Today you've won the constellation of consolation prizes, and I will be sending you one Shiva fuckface dildo for absolutely nothing. That's right. I own your fucking face, Shiva.
God.
Man, you got that infomercial voice, Bird. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, you do. If you ever have to retire from your job that you have now, which whatever the fuck it is, you just do that.
Yeah, you do got it. And you probably wouldn't get in as much trouble as
So
now,
listen,
dude.
we got 65 people in the chat. Thank you all for being here. I asked a question this morning of what is the difference between a full dox and a face being shown on the same channel? What is the difference between the two?
I mean,
In the
there's none
chat?
because you have to wake up and have your face. That
Well,
goes
let's
out
ask
to
the
public every
expert
day.
doxer here. Bird, what do you think?
I mean,
thought you said
I
Nemi.
think I already made the point earlier. Like, Sancho owns his name. He owns the house that's listed on his fucking docs, you know. But Shiva, you don't own your fucking face. So what are you complaining about?
That's right. Did you buy? You have a face.
Well, there's that.
It's a serious question. I mean, what the fuck is the difference? Why is one okay and one not okay? Listen, there's 62 people here. I want your opinion. Let me have it in the chat.
I think it depends on who's doing it.
Make the
fuck with
song
how many
with
friends they
human
have.
centipede.
Hey, you shouldn't fuck with either maliciously.
Who made the human centipede?
Yo, I've been live longer than I've been live in months. Hit that cash out, motherfuckers. I'm letting you beg.
What have we become? Oh my god.
Yeah, Sancho, if Sancho doesn't come up with more money on this stream than Rebel does throughout this month, I'm going to be disappointed in you.
Yeah, I'm starting 0.0. I want to get a pizza tonight. Let's go.
I'm crying.
Oh, jeez.
Human centipede.
It's
God
so,
damn it.
so
I'm
it's
good
not
for
what,
socks. That's fucking touche worthy.
so it's not what YouTube says, it's what Shiva says. Is that the logic we're going with here?
That's what Shiva thinks.
Exactly.
He'll get that Google dictionary out, buddy, except when it doesn't work in his favor.
Yeah, you'll get that YouTube dictionary.
He don't like it when you play that game right back on him.
It's a proper party. You just run through the cornfield backwards so you hear the speakers.
Oh, what was
Are
he
we
say?
kind today? Are we very kind today?
Was that the shit that he told?
I got a whole
that
new
time?
winter collection.
Go out in the.
Oh,
out
can
in
you
the woods
please
or some shit?
highlight the human centipede, please?
Oh no.
Listen, Pat is my boy. Pat has done
Oh,
nothing wrong to
it is a
me.
movie. Wow.
Pat has an open invite to come up and I don't want to gang pile on my
I don't
guy.
have problems
Pat's
Yeah,
with
like my
Pat, you
Pat.
guy.
should come up here and
I
slap
don't
some
have
people around.
any problems with Pat. I'm just
Pat
calling it
is
out
my
right now.
guy. I,
Get up here,
I was
get up
caught
here and
off
defend
guard.
yourself, Pat.
Apparently, when you take 5 weeks off, you find out that Binks wanted to fuck Pat and Pat turned her down. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Pat,
I don't
Brad
know.
just actually private DM me and said that you were a low-cal. You got to get up here and defend yourself.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that I could get in bed with Binks before Pat could. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, that would be a great video.
Yeah.
You guys would make a lot of money.
Bones starts getting excited when
yeah.
Bones gets
Everybody
a
gets
bonus.
silent. Everyone was like, crickets.
Well, they were thinking it. I just had
The
the
ram,
balls to say it.
the ram was being used elsewhere at the moment.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I mean,
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think Binks is a beautiful girl. But, Pat's a good looking dude. I mean, I'm.
All right.
just-
So who would you date, Banks or Pat?
Oh, come on now. Stop with the faggot questions. Get the fuck out of here. LG, throw him out.
We know you.
LG,
we
throw
know,
his ass out.
We know who you date.
Take care of this motherfucker.
You really want me to?
There ain't
Throw
no
this
way.
motherfucker out.
Hey, there ain't no way if he had a chance to date Binks that he wouldn't have dated Binks.
No, he wants Pat. I'm telling you.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Okay, now you're stealing other people's things that they do on their shows to try to make your show better. Okay.
All right.
Bitch.
You guys are all signing up for my OnlyFans, right?
I think you only have one fan for that.
Whatever, Bones. You know you want the link. Just give me your $1,000 a month. We're good.
Yeah, turning into rebel over there or what?
No, Steph. Oh my god.
Am I wrong?
You can't, Steph. You cannot be this stupid. You can't.
There you go. These are old. I have all the old ones.
Yeah, you need some new material. I'll give you the one where I got Shiva screaming, and I looked at the wall, and it was saying, "Die, die, die."
Oh, listen, man, the guy had a mental breakdown. I'm not going to make fun of him for having a mental breakdown. I'm not going to do that.
Oh my god, it was
I'm not
beautiful.
going to do that. The dude had a mental breakdown. I feel
It
bad
was
for him.
beautiful, dude. It was bird brain to the fullest, dude. It was beautiful.
I ain't fighting that. I'm just fighting the one subject we have here, and that's the hypocrisy of this motherfucker thinking he's better than everyone else and threatening to like report streams for shit that he's been doing recently. I think it's hypocrisy at its finest. I'm not going to go at his mental illness. He's been very open about his mental illness. I'm not going to gang pile him with that shit. I'm not going to do any of that shit.
He don't get to use that as a defense.
I got one fucking question. That's all I have. What the fuck is the difference between a full name and a face? If it's on the same channel and it's both publicly accessible, what is the difference? Because I've never reported anybody for doxing me.
Well,
Never have done that.
All right. So is it an accident?
If it's done more than once on 2 different channels, I don't believe it's an accident.
Fuck no.
Okay. Well,
it's done on
you gotta realize,
Andrew's.
like, an accident's like when Shiva shit himself while laughing at Emo for shitting himself. You know what I mean? Like, that was an accident, you know?
If it's done on, listen, like, and I seen Andrew in the chat, he can come up. Literally, like, the picture like, you can see the green dinosaur dildo on the fucking photo, on the watermark that proves it was on YouTube. It was shown on YouTube.
I think beyond that, I mean, think about this, Shiva. Like, never mind. Never mind. We'll just let it go.
Grow up, Shiva.
I've been quiet for 5. I haven't mentioned Shiva in 5 weeks. He's jumping on panels wanting my attention. He's got it. Come the fuck up. Let's have a discussion like men. Don't do it all on my terms. Everything might no.
I mean, Shiva, you can't call it an accident, right? I mean, like,
last time I was on, listen. Last time I was on someone else's panel, it was 7-on-1, and I stood there like a fucking G. It's now your turn to come up on my panel. if he got any fucking grievances.
But I mean, the
Here
camp
I
slip
am.
wasn't an accident, dude. That's like saying that going 9 months without shipping off that order to fucking the person that purchased those coffee cups,
Right.
was an accident, right? Like, is it? Well, I guess it was an accident, wasn't it, Shiva? It was an accident that you didn't send those cups for 9 months.
Listen, again, I'm not going to go at him for that either. I'm going at him for one reason and one reason only. It's the same channel. Why are you threatening to strike people when you're running around with the same narrative stating if it was done on YouTube, it was fair game? Your face
Right,
has been
if he has a
shown.
problem,
But he's
then
claiming
just
it was
come
an
up.
accident. He's claiming it was an accident, like when his mother got pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
It
an
doesn't-
accident.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Bird. God
Oh,
damn it.
Bird.
But,
Hey,
I could have taken.
He
It
accidentally
was
ran
like
into
when
that-
your mom. Yeah, it was like when your mom accidentally choked you. You know what I mean? Like, it's all just an
I
accident.
wouldn't go there.
I'm not going there. I'm not going low, Bird. You're gonna stand on that island alone going low. We have to do with that shit. I'm simply
Hey,
asking
I'm not Shiva
one
sitting
question.
on a moral high ground here, my guy.
Doesn't mean you beat him for the shit he's done in the past. Like
No,
I haven't.
I was just pointing out that these things are all accidents, right? Like,
Sorry there. That was snuck up on me. Apologies.
He's rage
Yeah.
watching. He's rage watching in VC. Is all the messages I'm getting. Why is that? Why are you rage watching?
choke me like me, mommy, David.
No, that's
To be
not.
fair,
Come on,
we've
man.
all had mistakes in the past, so we've all fucked up when we were younger. I get that. But like, if he has a severe and sincere issue with you, then why can't he just come and join the panel and hash it out and call it a day, and drink a spot of tea, and that's it.
Because
Yeah, drink your fucking trauma away.
And that also goes to corrosive commentary,
bird.
who apparently corrosive has been running around calling me a snitch because I went to the police on somebody doing bomb threat scares. But corrosive can strike Contacular 1 because his face was shown, the same face that he shows on his own channel when he shows his family vacation photos. So corrosive, why don't you
Didn't
come up on
corrosive
panel?
call the cops on me when he got doxxed for doxing me? Like,
I don't know that. I don't know if
I'm
he did or
pretty
not.
sure that's what he said. That he had talked
I know
to the
he struck
sheriff
my
about.
channel. I know he struck my channel. He snitched to YouTube, but I'm a snitch for some reason. Come
Well,
up on
I'm pretty
panel,
sure.
corrosive.
Listen, I think Corrosive has much more issues that he has to address because Huck is kind of, at him full force now. So,
Well, but
I got nothing to do with that.
Hold on, I
Me
want to say
neither.
something. I want to
No,
say
I'm
something
just
right
saying.
there. On that point, that is a perfect example of what Andrew says. You don't get to go around slapping people on YouTube and then cry when you get punched in the mouth. Corrosive. Quit being a bitch, Corrosive.
What is the difference of crying to YouTube that your face was shown, and you're actually going to compare that to somebody going live making fake bomb threats? Someone who actually, if you did the
was
work,
it an accident that he showed his face like a dozen times? I mean, come on.
but
If
that
you did
happens
the work-
on the daily on YouTube. Like people
If
do
you
fucking
did the
can
work-
flips all the time.
You
and if you did the work, and I know LG, Steph, and Bird have the police report, where in the police report it clearly states that Rebel admitted that he went live telling everyone that I was going to blow up a police station
I have
with
your
a bomb,
police report. What the fuck?
Right.
which he cited was said in Tonic's Discord, when it never was said.
I've read the police report, and no, you're right.
He clearly told an officer that I had a bomb. True
Yeah.
or false? What
Yeah.
the fuck are we arguing about here, people?
There's nothing to argue about.
13, 14? Like, we're really counting? What are we
Steph, I
arguing
guess
about?
Shiva's
14 is
in
a little
Discord
excessive, but
watching.
he did do it several times.
The multiple times he told an officer that. Multiple. I counted.
Well, why
And I
can't you
literally
just
had to
why
play
won't you come
one
up
He'd
audio.
let
here?
off the crack.
And you also
Oh,
know
for
in
fuck's sake.
Massachusetts you need
Why?
3
Won't you come up
instances
here?
of like harassment. 3 instances of harassment. Well, because they spend 40 minutes talking shit about me elsewhere, but they don't want to do it to my face. They don't want
Sanjay,
to do
you
it
have
on
a
my
fucking
page.
kid, so if you feel like you are in imminent fear of your child's safety from a fucking psychopath that lives kind of close by to you, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Like, and if anybody wants to say different, they can all eat a bag of fucking dicks.
It
Fuck
would not have
everyone else.
stopped. He would have did what
Exactly.
Sugar
Of
did to
course
Bird
not.
and continually bring me to court for
Actually,
bullshit reasons.
I kind of heard conversation over the last couple of days about how somebody needed to do something to Rebel so that he actually learned a lesson.
He absolutely
And
needs
that
to be
wasn't
learned a
from you
lesson.
or anyone else here.
Right.
That was other places. So why are we?
Because the
Right.
Sharon police are lazy fucks who didn't do their job and charged him with a crime, and all they told me to do was get an HL on him, which is what I did. The Sharon police should have charged him with the same crime that
Yes.
others have been charged with.
1,000%.
Fake
But
bomb
they were
threats.
lazy. They don't want to deal with him because
So
he's
the
a
ball was
mentally
dropped.
incompetent person, and they get shit with him. All you have to understand. So I'm not defending the Sharon Police Department, but you have to realize they probably get calls and emails from him and his mother almost on the fucking daily of the bullshit. It's nonstop and it's verbatim and it's
Yeah, but
blah
there
blah
is
blah.
also, hold on, but there's
You
also
have to get
this
that.
thing with police officers who don't take anything that happens on the fucking internet seriously at all.
They do when it's serious, but like the internet's a lot of bullshit, as we know,
No.
because
Their
everyone talks
Connie crossed
response
that
online.
line. Connie crossed
Their
that line.
response is, their official response is, if you don't like what he says, don't watch it. Well, what about the fact that he went live telling everyone to call the police, your
Right, and
police
that was
station,
fucked up.
that I was going to
Exactly.
blow up their station with a bomb, and then
And that
admitting
was
to
their
the
laziness. I
admitting
agree
to
with
the
you.
officer that, yeah, I went live and told everyone he was bringing a bomb to
Mhm.
your station, and he wasn't charged. He needed to be taught a fucking lesson because no one else has done so.
100%.
You don't do that to somebody and get away with it. But if it happened to Shiva, what do you think Shiva would do? If it happened to
Oh, he'd
Corrosive,
be
what
calling
do you
the
think
cops in
Corosive
a
would do?
heartbeat.
Well,
If it
Shiva's in
happened to
his bay.
ICB,
Nobody can
I
do
mean, come
anything to
on.
him.
Sure,
Well, that's
but,
because he's on a high horse, so high no one can reach him.
but Corrosive would call the cops in a fucking heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat.
I mean, anybody would.
Can you cam up backstage? I want to make sure it's you because it's a weird ass avatar name.
Who is
That's
that?
not a camera.
Who is it?
I don't see your face. Yeah, I do now. Oh God, I wish I didn't see your face. Sorry.
Oh, whatever.
Oh God, sorry. I don't think he looks like me at all. By the way,
I am the king
Jesus
of
Christ.
motherfucking YouTube.
Oh boy.
Sharon Police
Well,
are the ones
alrighty
sending.
then.
Yeah, I don't know who's doing that, and I was
I
brought to
actually,
court for that, and I didn't do that.
so Shiva was screaming the other day that he never threatened to strike the shit show because they showed his face.
Yeah, he didn't.
He said this morning that he never done that. This
Yeah, no, I
morning he
found a
stated that
clip.
he's never done that.
I found a clip, okay, where he comes up on Tonics, and the first issue he states is that AC allowed Bird on his panel using his face, and his name was something about Shiva's mom or whatever. And then they flip to Bird going up on panel, and it's your avatar that you use that has no nose. And your name was a crown.
Yeah.
I think maybe you had eventually swapped it to that, but that's not how that happened, the way Shiva was saying it. But his first grievance that he aired on Tonics was that you were using his face. So he can scream that it was all about a call to action as much as he wants, but I mean, in reality, it was all of
Hey
it.
guys, I gotta drop, but I'll be in chat.
Thanks, LG. He does like community posts
Uh-oh.
stating that he's never threatened to strike anyone for showing his face, and then he proceeds to threaten people for
exactly
showing their
that.
face.
Yep, he does
Come
exactly
on,
that.
man. So should I strike the channels that
Can
you
you
go on
screen share
doxing
right
my full
now,
name?
Sancho?
No, but if you put it backstage, I can throw it up.
Oh my God,
Have
give
you
me a
ever been
second.
to a proper
Thank
party?
you for whoever just donated. I
A
appreciate
proper
it.
party, El Sancho. A proper party.
Something about going in the woods, right?
Again, Bird knows this. I've been open with Bird and I've been open with Shiva. I don't agree with more than half the shit that Bird's done to Shiva. I have had conversations with Bird privately when he started showing his face. Hey, I don't think that's a good idea. You know, it happened on my panel. It's still not a good idea.
I
But
fucking own this face.
opinions start changing when you're running on other people's panels, jeopardizing their panels, doxing the shit out of me by saying it's done on YouTube, so it's fair game. Well, your face was shown on YouTube multiple times, so why is that not fair game? Why is that not fair game? The 70 people I have in here, can somebody answer me and tell me why that is not fair game? That's all I want to know.
What I want to know is how much money will you give me to buy this face back, Shiva?
All right. All right. Let's only do it for a few seconds because I don't know. Listen. Change, thank you. Listen,
If you're on
I just want a
YouTube,
question answered.
What's crazy is this face is actually better looking than the other one.
I don't know about that.
What are you talking about, dude? I don't smell no bullshit anymore.
I like that one.
Is he
always
so
like that one.
protected? Two wrongs don't make a right. That's my point, Richard. But if he's going to continually go up on panels and say, well, he said his name on his own channel, then we can show his face that was done on my on the same channel.
Well,
And it
a
was
point-
done on Andrew's channel.
Hey, a point I would make there is he will do a 4-hour fucking stream and go through terms of service saying why something somebody did was okay. It wasn't a violation of term of service. Well, you put your picture out there on YouTube and other people show your picture on YouTube. That's what you get. That's
Shiva
terms of
did a
service.
live stream about me for over 3 hours with my username and full name in the title. I never once struck him because it was said on YouTube by me and a police report was featured. It's fair game. Why isn't your face fair game? Because you had an accident? Is it an accident, something that happens only once? Because you did it twice on 2 different channels.
Well, but even
Answer
YouTube
that
warns you.
question.
Even YouTube warns you to be careful and guard your privacy.
I mean, I'd like you to think about this though, right? Like before today, how long has it been since you see me promote that face that I
A
own?
long ass minute. A long ass
Yeah.
minute.
So, I mean, you think that Shiva being half-witted, even though he's a fucking numbnuts fucking loser, he's half-witted. Why wouldn't you just be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't make it an issue. Maybe I should just enjoy the fact that Bird decided to take my picture off of the internet instead of allowing people to make fun of me because I look like I have no fucking teeth and I've lost all of my hair due to my flaggetry.
All right, go ahead, Steph.
What's going on? Because we have ASMR here, which is like AC's co-host. Is that not correct?
Yeah, well, ASMR was on the panel last night where I warned Authority Check that if he allowed Bird to go onto his panel and offer money for my details, I would be striking his channel. I will strike any channel that allows
What are you
Bird to do
striking it
that.
for?
I'm guessing it's going to be bullying and harassment.
God.
Right, okay, so first of all, he let Bird up there whilst Bird was using a picture of me, whilst his username there, whilst Bird was using a picture of me.
You
Right, okay,
liar.
so first of all, he
fucking
let
liar.
Bird up there whilst Bird was using a picture of... Right, okay, so first of all, he let Bird up there whilst Bird was using a picture of me, whilst his username was a joke about the fact that my mum tried to murder me. First of all,
he actually came up with the
first of all, so let's just address that. No, the stream is up. You can go and watch it. I've just been watching it.
Please do.
Yeah,
You visit my red light district.
I visit red light district in Manila.
Collect lots of cancer. We have children in my village.
Yes, I'm gonna touch every fucking kid in your village.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Ricky!
Ricky Ricky, everybody. The fucking child grooming fucking pedophile in the flesh.
Wow.
Who's that, AC? Who's talking shit?
This is your fucking majesty. Bow down to the crown, motherfucker.
Who's that?
First of all,
he actually came up with the
first of all, so let's just address that. No, the stream is up. You can go and watch it. I've just been watching it. Secondly, Bird explicitly states, "I've got lots of money. I'll give you money for Shiva's details." He says it on the fucking panel. And at no point is AC like, Bird, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, so
At
are
no
you
point.
saying that you would have been better if AC said, Bird, what the fuck are you doing? Because he can't predict what Bird's going to say.
If it kicked him from the panel and said, "I'm not having that," then I'd have been all right with it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that it's being said on the panel, it's the panelist reaction to it.
No, right. It's not about Authority Check. You do understand
it
this, don't you,
is.
Steph? No,
No,
it's about
I know you're
Bird.
saying that, but you're saying
Have
that,
you not?
but
No,
it's
Steph. Read
Authority
the
Check's
Art of War.
reaction on whether or
Yeah,
not you strike him?
It'll if Tonic Tonic, I'm warning you now. If you allow Bird to do this on your channel, I'm striking your channel.
Well,
It's not about.
I didn't
It's not
say
about.
that.
It's not about. It's not about authority checks, Steph. What I'm gonna do.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold
What?
on.
So
Okay.
it's not about authority check. Like, you understand, Steph, that it could be anyone, right?
Shiva,
No, I understand that it could be anyone, but what I'm trying to explain to you is it's not what Bird said. It's the reaction to it is why you're striking.
No, you don't understand.
That you would have been better if AC said, Bird, what the fuck are you doing? Because he can't predict what Bird's going to say.
If it kicked him from the panel and said, I'm not having that, then I'd have been all right with it, yeah.
So, can we pull up the community post from this morning that he's never threatened anyone to strike them with his
Isn't that?
face?
I can go grab it. You want me to go grab that? Hey,
Yeah, that's a little weird because his community post this morning said that he's never threatened to strike anyone for showing his face. Yet he just did. That was the first thing he brought up on Authority on the Tonic's channel.
That's interesting.
Did Shiva lie?
I don't think that Shiva liked the Mega Minds picture.
Shiva, did you lie? Did you lie on your community post this morning, Shiva?
He did.
Because those are things I'm interested in. I don't give a shit about him choking a grandmother or his mother or his mental health. I don't give a shit about that. We're all human. But I give a shit the fact that you're lying to your subscribers, stating that you've never threatened to strike anyone with your face photo that was publicly shown on 2 public channels. Yet there's a video clip just shown of you doing so. So what the fuck is going on,
Right.
Shiva?
So you heard where he said first and secondly, right? And actually, he can thank Shelly for me coming across this because I was trying to narrow down what Shelly's fucking issue is, and that's how I came across that video because Shelly's all over that channel crying about other clips that are there. But I watched this and I started to remember. No, it was firstly that he joined the panel with your face. There's your first issue. You took that as harassment and bullying.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Teresa Richard has infected people with HIV.
Where are you, Shiva? You're lying to your subscribers now, stating that you've never threatened another channel with your face. And you clearly have. And this morning, you actually double-tracked and did it again in the second half of your community post. You lied at the first half. In the second half, you've threatened to strike channels because they're showing your face. Despite the fact that I have URLs.
And then it was
for both of those
also
channels.
the call to action. The call to action was also included. He did state that that was an issue for him. But it was definitely both. It was firstly and secondly.
I don't approve of Bird going after your husband or your boyfriend or your side guy, whatever the fuck this dude is. He's got nothing to do with YouTube. But I have an issue with you being a fucking hypocrite. So why don't you hop on panel, Shiva, and let's talk about your hypocrisy. If you want to run around YouTube for 6 months and talk about how I lied, buddy, you just lied as well. You lied this morning to your subscribers. Some of them will actually give a shit about you, like I did at one point.
Okay, I gotta hop off. I got shit I gotta do. I'll
Thank
talk to
you.
you guys later.
Thank you for that nugget.
HIV.
Yep.
Teresa
Bye.
Richard has
Anytime. Well, actually, no, not anytime, because you faggots can have this shit. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Press 1 in the chat if Shiva lied this morning in his community post. Like, can you pull that up, like Nemi?
Come on, Shiva's not a liar.
Pull up the community post of him stating that he's never threatened to strike any channel with his face.
I did pull it up. Click on the backstage, man.
Oh, I appreciate you. So I'm going to blow this up as well. I have never threatened to privacy strike someone for using my photo. I defy anyone to find a single clip where I made that statement. I have been consistent in stating that I would strike channels for issuing a call to action for harassment. So the first thing you said on that panel was you were going to strike them for your face being shown. Did we not just all hear that? Or am I hearing things? Did he not
No,
go
no,
on this panel stating that his
no,
face?
dude, it's verbal judo, right? Like I've never threatened to privacy strike someone for using my photo. No, you were gonna say that it was for harassment and bullying, right? Like that was a statement. So I guess in all, he's not lying. He didn't threaten to privacy strike someone. He threatened to strike their entire channel for harassment and bullying because his face was being displayed that he no longer owned.
A publicly displayed face.
It's not even publicly displayed, dude. It's
So
copyrighted.
should I report? So should I report every channel he hops on and doxes my name because it was done on my channel for harassment and bullying?
I mean,
I
again,
Are we
think you
just going to
should.
abuse? Are we just going to abuse the terms of service like a motherfucker, Shiva? Is that what we're doing? Because I stayed out of your face in business for 5+ weeks, and you have not gotten my name out of your fucking mouth. So why don't you come up and show some balls, Shiva, and ask me why, and confront me? Because you have a lot to say when I'm not around. I'm here. Where the fuck are you? You're unemployed with no job, with nothing but time on your hands. I'm a full-time father, and I'm sitting here right now. Take the fucking link.
Why, El Sancho? Why? You said ask you why, El Sancho. Why?
Interesting. Very interesting.
He'd rather hate watch and turn it into views and go live himself, knowing that I'm a full-time dad and I don't have a lot of time on my hands, unlike you, Shiva. You have a lot of time on your hands, clearly, for the past 5 weeks, mentioning me wherever you fucking go. So here I am, Shiva. Where the fuck are you? Get out of VC and jump on this fucking panel.
I don't think we're getting any action. Dead air. Dead air.
I had a big truck drive by my house. That's why. Sorry. That's why I went on mute. But I'm sincerely. It's been an hour and 52 minutes. Do you really want me to be here for 2 hours and wait for you to have a conversation? Is that what men do? Like, do they sit in VC and write down notes instead of actually confront the person? Or do you want to turn this into clout and content? When all I'm trying to do is give you an opportunity one-on-one to air out your grievances. You put a public challenge out there and it was meant. Own your shit.
He says, man up, Shiva. Quit tucking it. Let it bulge out a little bit. Quit tucking.
You challenged everybody to find one clip. The first thing you said on that panel, you were crying because your face was shown when it wasn't even fucking shown, and you're threatening people. I don't care if it's harassment or bullying or privacy strike. You're threatening people and you're abusing terms of service over bullshit lies. Why is that, Shiva?
For clicks and views, maybe? Is that what it is, Shiva? The worst bitch move you could possibly do now after not coming here and talking to Sancho is go on your own panel and talk about this.
Or is it to jump on someone else's?
Yeah, that too. That's
2 hours. I'm willing to kick everybody so it's one-on-one. You made a challenge. Steph accepted your challenge and played a clip of you clearly jumping on panel, complaining about your face that has been publicly shown by you on 2 public YouTube channels. Why are you doing that? Where are you, buddy?
I mean, Sancho, if your face looked like that, you'd be embarrassed to showing up. Just saying.
I show my face. I did a YouTube cover with my face in a cartoon.
Yeah,
I
but you
showed it
wouldn't
on
dare do
YouTube.
it.
It's
If your
fair
face
game.
looked like his, you wouldn't be showing it anywhere.
Listen, I'm not going to attack the guy for his appearance. I'm attacking the guy for his hypocrisy and his lies. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to attack him for his past. I'm not going to attack him for information that he put out, like his prior arrest,
You know what
which he
kills
shouldn't
me
have put
about
out in the first place.
is that way before this shit even popped off, before that whole thing happened, I was like, dude, this crackhead motherfucker. And then bam, I seen this picture and I was like, holy fuck, I hit that one spot on.
I think it's about power with Shiva. I think it's about imposing his will.
Yes,
he's too busy abusing terms of service trying to strike this stream.
Now, Raz, don't you remember? Like, I did a 2-part series. They were like 1-hour series on Shiva's power delusions and you know, so on. Like, it's crazy. The motherfucker is definitely on one. Dude wants to inflict his agenda, his will, his belief systems on everybody else. You know, and he won't for 1 second, you know, acknowledge the fact that others have a different point of view.
Right. And sometimes he's wrong and they're right.
Well, dude, just like the other day, I think Steph was nailing him on fucking Radas, dude, and kind of fucking like laying it down. Like this is, you know, what you guys do, but you're gonna act like you're innocent of this. And it was crazy because they did, right? Like they were trying to act like they were on some fucking moral high ground shit, when in fact we all know the truth about it. We've watched this. Like, don't act like we all haven't been sitting here watching the same fucking shit transpire for the last fucking 4 fucking years.
Right.
4 fucking years. Same fucking shit. Hasn't changed.
I would offer that owning your fuck shit is the moral high ground. That's the real moral high ground.
Oh no,
when you own your doing. That's that's.
I've done some stupid shit on YouTube, Raz, and I own the shit that I do.
Bro,
I do too, Sancho. I do too.
Dude, you guys will become just like me. You do not want to take accountability for anything that you've done wrong. You know what I mean?
I have to though, man. I have to.
That's funny. I feel the same way, but I mean, what does it earn you, right? Like, you're just going to be ridiculed for what? For taking accountability and be like, yeah, I fucked up there. Okay, well, let's move on to lifetime skills.
I'm okay with that. I'm
right.
Okay with that. Because I gotta be right inside of me.
And that, my guy, is what separates
it's a clear conscience.
Real men from fucking Karen ass pussies.
It's a clear conscience. Again, it's a clear conscience.
Well, I think it's acknowledging that people are flawed, and you know, I think to some degree we can accept that we ourselves are flawed. And once you can do that, you won't be standing on any fucking moral high ground. I assure you.
Lack of perfection is not
listen.
failure.
Listen, like I know people are, you know, hating on Manda. It is what it is. I don't have a problem with the girl. She doesn't talk shit about me. I won't talk shit about her. But she accidentally showed her face. And every fucking channel there was has shown it. Has she ever once tried to strike any channel for harassment and bullying?
She doesn't strike the sound clip of the mac and cheese.
Like, come on, Shiva. Manda's got bigger balls than you then, apparently, because you're doing some feminine fucking shit right now, dude.
Hey, Pat, I know that you were saying that Binks wanted you. Does this sound familiar?
I don't know what the fuck that is. That sounds
you running the water?
Dude, you guys remember that, dude? She straight up busted him out. Like, what are you doing in there? And he's like, no, Mom, no. Oh, that was so bad.
I got nothing to do with that shit, LG.
Oh,
listen, the views expressed by Bird have nothing to do with me, man. Nothing to do with me. But
honest people will admit that. That's one of the biggest hypocrisies on this YouTube stream.
Yeah, man.
Is guilt by fucking association. So many intellectually dishonest motherfuckers play that game. It's pathetic.
I thought before the HO, Shiva and I had a good, you know, I was friendly with Shiva. And Bird knows behind the scenes I would defend Shiva. And then the HO happened.
And what did I constantly say though? Why? Why are you defending this motherfucker? Why? You know, and now you see that I was right.
Because he's done nothing wrong to me. And then he goes on these panels fucking doing streams with my full name and says if it happens on YouTube, it's fair game. And then he threatens channels to strike because his face is shown.
Hey, power
That's a hypocrisy.
Power-hungry tyrants always view kindness as weakness. And it draws their attacks. And that's exactly what happens with Shiva.
He was just on King Troll, so he absolutely is watching. I have confirmation that he's in BC hate watching.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Shiva,
like, come on, dude.
If you were listening, how about this? Like, we'll compromise. Just put out another community post. Admit that you were wrong. I know how hard that is of you. But just admit that you were wrong. And then thank me for removing your face from all of the previous streams that it was promoted on. And then I'll go back to not using it again.
What's up, Joe Samuel?
You know what I mean? Like, I think that's fair, Shiva. I mean, I do own it, right? Like, I own your fucking face, Shiva. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't think that anyone wants to see it. So I'm happy to say no. But you got to take a little bit of accountability. I mean, you expect everybody else to take accountability. How come you can't just admit to your own wrongdoing?
We just played the clip, and the first thing he's crying about was a 30 check showed my face, or Bird showed my face.
Yeah.
And it
He's
wasn't even
upset.
true.
I mean, we all have show and tell. Like, don't you remember that when you went to school back in the day there, Shiva? Show and tell, right? Like, we bring things that we own, and then we show everybody else the things that we own.
Hold on. Shiva has sent his general STL backstage. And I'm going to give STL an opportunity to have a one-on-one if he would like it, because apparently Shiva sends other people to do his battles. So, STL, do you want one-on-one or do you want everyone else on panel? It's up to you.
I mean, it's just real quick. I just want to let you know you need to change the battery in your smoke detector, Sancho.
Yeah, I should. It's a brand new place I live in.
Well,
so what did Shiva sent you to say?
He sent me to tell you need to change the battery in your smoke detector.
Okay. I will definitely get on that. So let's talk about your problems with me.
That's a fad. Like, that's not going away, right? Everybody's doing it now.
No, it's not a good thing.
Bro, I lived here for 4 days, man.
Teresa warns against it.
I lived here for 4 days. I'll get on it. What the fuck is your grievances with me, STL?
And besides your smoke detector?
Go ahead.
You have me blocked in your chat. That's my other grievance.
Okay. Do you understand why?
I ask a question. I'm not going to go in on you, STI. I'm not going to go.
Let's not attack him.
Listen, this is kind of interesting. All three of you actually have me blocked in some form or fashion.
Well, everyone has you blocked. Every channel does, dude.
Why do you suppose that is, STL? Why do you suppose that is?
Because you're a pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because Paige acts like you, using your your. Oh yeah. Oh, she's been caught.
Maybe we just don't want you around.
You have me blocked because you think Paige is me.
All right. Maybe so why do I have you blocked? Why do I have you blocked, STI?
Because you're a bitch.
I have you blocked because I don't like you or your old lady. Okay.
But you talk shit though. Why you talk shit about us if you have us blocked?
Because I can.
That seems like a pussy.
Really? The real pussy is using 18 different sock accounts to come and talk shit.
I don't use any sock accounts to talk shit.
Okay. Yeah, like we believe you.
Okay, well you should.
I blocked you. Right? I blocked you, STL, because you creep me out and I don't like you and I don't want you around. I mean, I have every right to have that feeling, don't I?
My question to you is, STL, why do you insist on going where people don't want you?
Who are you to tell me where I can't go?
And I don't talk bad about you. I just don't like you and don't want you around my channel.
That's why so many people block you, dude. They don't want you there. They don't want you there. That's why they block you.
No.
Yeah, that is why. You and Paige. That's why you're blocked all over the place.
You instigate shit and you get weird. Like,
oh, you guys don't instigate shit. Come on now.
Want to point out
what do I instigate? No, I gotta get down to this. What do I instigate?
Oh, everything.
And what did you do with AK?
No. Hold on. What do you mean everything? Like think about this. Think about every single battle that I've been in on these YouTube screens. Which one of them have I instigated?
Pretty much all of them. I mean, you do escalate them. That's for sure.
Name one, and then tell me how I instigated it, and then I will show you how it was nothing more than a response.
Well, you stabbed me in the back. Stabbed me in the back.
You stabbed El Sancho in the back. That's how you
definitely.
Did it.
And he instigated that. Yes.
I didn't instigate shit.
Absolutely, that's my grievance.
I didn't instigate shit.
I can name something STL and Paige instigate. Funding fucking rebel.
How much money did I give him?
And it's a conflict of interest.
Ask him.
Listen,
I can tell you.
Or Paige.
Tell me. How much money did I give him?
I don't care if you only gave him $5.
Does Rebel know that you also paid for my plane ticket out there to witness against him?
Who paid for your plane ticket?
You did. Don't act like you didn't.
Hey, STL, I know you gave him a whole bunch of fucking clips to use. Mashed together bullshit.
You and Paige didn't tell him that you gave me money for the flight out there?
No, how much?
Are you saying Connie lied that you gave them to him?
What clips?
Cold, bro. That's cold.
Well, you should know what clips you gave them to him. Otherwise, you're going to call Rebel a
So
liar.
it's wrong to give someone clips now?
I'm going to answer
When they're
STL's
patched
question
together-
on
when
my
they're
end.
I mean, you guys just played some clips. Who gave him? Are you upset that someone gave El Sancho some clips?
Hey, Rebel, you heard it
false
here.
equivalence?
SDI and Paige are the ones that gave me the flight money to come witness.
Oh
the
yeah,
case.
we give
false
Bird
equivalency,
money
don't
to
you,
fly
STL?
out there.
See, that's why
Right.
people don't like you because you're a dishonest
I'll show the
motherfucker.
receipts.
No, you're dishonest, Roz.
Really?
Hold on,
Give me
guys,
one lie.
guys. Can I
Give me
take
one lie.
over?
No,
Can I take
said I
over?
use sock accounts.
Hey, one.
That's a lie.
One lie.
Your sock account lie. You just told a few minutes
You
ago.
don't use any sock accounts.
I don't use sock accounts to talk shit. No,
Oh, to talk shit. Qualify it. Yeah, see?
you qualify.
You
it.
lied.
All right,
No, you
I
just qualified
gotta
it.
bust his balls
Do you
here.
use
Like,
sock accounts
You
or not?
said
you
earlier I
wanna
use
go
sock
and use
accounts
sock
to
send me
talk
money
shit.
for my
Do you
flight.
use
That's what you're.
any-
That, no.
Do you use
That
any
wasn't your
sock accounts
claim.
whatsoever?
That wasn't your claim initially. Now you're moving the
I think
goalposts.
everything that
SPL.
you say. Wait, Bird, hold on. I
Oh,
think everything
killing me.
you say is talking shit. So, do you use sock accounts or not?
According to if you want to say
Do you?
everything I say, do you?
Everybody
You
knows
just made
my
a claim.
sock accounts. I have zero
Yeah.
sock accounts that people don't know what they are.
I just want to
Dude,
know why
You're moving the
SDI's
goalposts,
stock
Roz.
accounts are all
You're being
sticky.
dishonest.
No, I'm not.
Is there
no,
a reason
I'm
why
not.
all your stocks
Yeah,
are
you
sticky,
are.
SDI?
Bird, hold on, Bird. STL. I am not moving the goalposts. I said you
You
use
did.
stock accounts to talk shit.
That's not. Yeah, that's what you said originally. Oh, so
Yes.
now,
You
so
always
everything
talk
I
shit.
said.
You're talking shit now.
Well, what are you doing? Are you talking shit?
No, I'm being honest. You use sock accounts, and so does your lady to talk shit. That's why people don't like you.
No.
You do things
I
that
don't.
make people not like you. That's why you're blocked. That's why they don't want you around.
Come on, let's
You
not
just
talk
made it
shit
that
about
Are
it.
you
false
able to
narrative.
show your Google accounts, STL, to put this to rest?
STL, you ain't man enough to say yes. I use sock accounts.
Oh,
Just flash
I
your
told
phone,
you.
STL.
I'll make
I
you a
told you
deal,
I have a
SDI.
sock. I have a couple of sock accounts, but I don't
SDI,
use them to
I'll
talk
make you a
shit.
deal. I'll make you
Okay.
a deal. If you show us yours, I'll show you mine.
Oh God. Okay, that got creepy really
Project
quick.
some more. Project
I'm
some
gonna
more.
be blocking Bird too from the chats. Hey, listen, I admire you coming up here, STL. My answer is you were blocked from the chat after the, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to explain yourself after this because it's important to always get both sides of the story. That's the theme of the stream tonight.
Oh,
I
okay.
blocked you because of the shit with AK Twin Mommy's TikTok. I think AK is the salt of the earth. I adore her. I love that woman to
Yeah,
pieces.
it's kind of
And I'm going to give you an opportunity, and I think what you did was creepy, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to give your side of you going on her social media page, watching her personal TikTok page with her children.
All right. You want to talk
What's
about
your
that?
side about that? I'm going to go on mute, and I'm going to
I
give you the
didn't-
floor.
Yeah, no, we can just talk about it. I didn't go on her TikTok.
So
I'm gonna drop
you're
I actually have evidence that you did.
whose username?
Well, listen. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. The account, that's my account, but it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. So it was Paige.
Maybe.
That's creepy, bro. I'm sorry. That's creepy.
That's creepy. That's creepy.
Going
that you
on
make
someone's personal. I mean, like, at the end of the day, your username was used, not Paige's. So you're going to get framed for it or you're going to get blamed for it. It's on you. It's on you for letting your wife.
I got to ask this question, though. Like, is it her that did it because, you feel like it's less creepy that she
Why
did
is she?
it? And you're trying to, hold on, and you're trying to negate the responsibility for the fact that you were actually the creep doing it? Or is it that she was being creepy and did it, and now you're taking the heat?
I don't
for
know.
once
Whatever
again, what
fits
she
your
did?
narrative.
No, I'm
Whatever
asking
makes
the question. It's not my narrative. It's a simple
well, no, that's what
question.
you're just gonna make it up. Whatever fits your narrative. Oh, well, we want to make Paige the bad guy. Let's just blame it on her. Oh, STL, yeah. What's the dude?
I've been
Well,
abstaining
maybe
from
they
making you
both
guys
did
the
it.
bad guy. I've been actually abstaining from making you guys bad guys.
Right.
I think this is your opportunity, though. Like we talk about accountability a lot.
I just told
okay?
you.
Okay, so we take accountability a lot. So you're saying that you weren't being creepy, but once again, what actually happened is that Paige did it, and now you're taking the heat for it again.
Real quick. STL, when you and Paige had an issue that she decided to jump into Tonic's Discord and tell everybody about, was
What does
that
that
you?
have to do? What does that have
Was
to do?
that
with
you creeping on TikTok? Was that, and you like leaving weird comments under girls' videos and stuff? Is that what that
Okay.
was? As a bleach
That
gorilla?
has nothing to do with what
No,
we're talking
sure.
about.
No, now conveniently
It's
with
a
somebody else
horny
on
guy.
your TikTok, right?
Oh no! Well, you can ask Paige if you want.
Do you think she's gonna own it?
Maybe.
I
Is
doubt
she in
it.
the room with you right now?
Hey, I've been being really
No.
nice to Paige, so let's get Paige on the line. Paige.
I can tell you it wasn't me. That's for sure.
Do you
I
think
doubt it.
your wife perjured herself when she lied about the like nude photo that she claimed no one had access to, but was all over Discord?
I don't know.
That she shared herself.
That she
That the only
shared
time
herself.
it was put out, it was redacted.
Hold on.
Do you
what
see
kind
a
of an
difference
answer is, I
between
don't
her
know?
perjuring and me supposedly perjuring? Do you see a difference?
I don't want to talk about
One's recorded,
Why don't you want to
audio
talk about it?
recorded in front of a judge.
because I don't want to talk about that.
Why?
Because perjury is a felony.
Do you think she got that
Because it's a sore
HO
subject.
because
Or
of
because
that?
Commit perjury, or is a sore
you're,
subject for you to talk about the fact that she perjurized herself?
or because you're the
Was
man
it
of a house that she then went to a courtroom and said she was afraid of somebody else who was state's way. Because you're the man of that house, right? Why is she afraid of somebody who's what? On the other side? Like what? 5 states away?
I mean, like,
5
do
states
you
north?
think you could handle Brett in a fight, STL? You're a big guy, right?
No, he can't.
All right, here comes Paige B to take accountability. All right, Paige, welcome.
What the fuck are you people talking about?
Were you stalking AK's TikTok? Because STL claims it was you under his account.
Okay, first of all, let's use our words properly. Okay.
And why did you perjure in front of a judge is my next question.
Okay, right. So you don't even want to go through the first subject.
No, I would like to go to the first subject, and if you
So
want
you want
one-on-one,
to
just
do one
request
at a
it.
time or what?
Yeah, Sancho, give her a chance to talk. You
Go
know what I
ahead.
mean? Paige has been doing really good lately, so let's hear sober
Yeah,
Paige
you know what,
speak.
Bird?
Again, you're not around, Bird. You haven't seen it.
Oh,
Whatever.
well, Steph,
Dude, she's
have
been
I-
doing better
what
in
have I
my
done? Tell
eyes.
me.
I mean, I
Yeah,
haven't
tell
been
me.
seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Your Labor Day appearance was great.
My Labor Day appearance on
Yes, the
Truthfinder,
little blurb where you couldn't understand StreamYard. It was great.
where I couldn't understand
Do
stream.
you remember coming up on Mr. P's? Do you remember it?
Paige, if you want
Yeah.
one-on-one, let me know, Paige.
Let's stick to the subject. So let's start
No,
with
no,
question
no, no,
one.
no. You guys have brought up multiple subjects. I mean, you
So
I don't
let's
want to
start
gang
with
pile.
first
Let's
one.
start with the AK Twin Mommies TikTok.
You
Let's
seem
start
to
with
be
that.
really eager to have conversations about
It's
really
dog pile,
important
Sancho.
things. You have
All right, Paige, let's
you have
get your
some
side
really
of.
important things to talk about. So let's iron them out.
All right, let's go. Let's get your
let's
thoughts.
get the fucking
Let's get your
iron
side.
and the
So
goddamn
STL,
starch.
hold on,
And
Paige.
let's
Let me
go.
take the floor, and I'm going to pass it off to you. STL, your husband, has just went on my live stream, stated that you were the one under his account going through AK's
I didn't say
TikTok.
that.
Okay.
What
I
did
didn't
you
say
First of
that.
all,
I said it wasn't me.
hold on a second. First
And
of
when
all,
we
No,
asked
you
if it
said it
was
was
Paige,
Paige.
you said
okay,
maybe.
Steph, nobody's talking to you.
Eat a dick,
First of all,
Paige.
Hold on, guys. One
okay,
at a time.
so the question was stalking. Nobody was stalking anyone. I was using STL's TikTok account because when you click on a TikTok, it makes you use an account. I don't have a TikTok account, so it automatically.
So why did you look up AK?
Excuse me, I didn't, and nobody's talking to you. Still.
Oh, you just
So
stumbled
why
upon it?
Why do you
Did
keep
you just stumble
tamponing?
upon
Why do you
it?
keep tamponing
let her finish.
yourself?
You just
Let her finish.
You just stumbled upon it.
Right.
Let her
So
finish.
Kimmy, I don't know if you know Kimmy and Donkey. Kimmy has a very popular TikTok account. She posts a lot of her TikToks, right? So I was in Discord. I clicked on one of her TikToks. I went through and scrolled through a lot of her TikToks, and then it starts to suggest videos from friends of that account. One of them happened to be AK Twin Mommy. So yeah. So brand new fucking account. I didn't have to look you up, bitch. Are you insane? You literally don't know what you're talking about. Nobody's stalking you. Nobody's stalking your children. If you're
Okay,
putting your,
let's get past
if you're
that. So
putting
Paige,
your
Paige has made her
children on,
position.
if
Hold
you're
on,
Can I
putting
guys.
ask you
your
a question?
children on
Hold on,
TikTok,
Steph.
then that's your fucking
Paige,
problem.
No,
come
I
on,
want to ask you a
decorum.
question.
Paige,
You're
decorum.
such a creepy bitch.
Nemi,
Oh,
decorum.
Let me just ask a question,
easy.
Bird. Hold on, please. With your history with the paint can, right, and the whole debate over that,
Yeah. That
With
one
your-
and your
you
attitude,
fabricated
Hold on.
evidence
Are you
about
talking
stuff.
about
and
your
your
history about
attitude toward,
lying
yeah,
about a paint can?
we're
Talking
gonna
about your
that
disagree
call
about that
history
until
recorded.
the
about
end of time.
falsifying
No
evidence?
bullshit.
Oh,
I have
okay.
that call
Are you
recorded.
talking
What do you
about
mean
your
bullshit?
history about falsifying, lying
It's so
about a
funny
paint can
because
on a
when you
live
guys,
stream?
when
That's what
something's
you
brought up
did,
that you guys
Steph.
lie about, you
That's what
panic.
you
You
did,
both start
Steph.
talking at once. It's hilarious.
All right,
No,
we're
What are we lying
overlooking
about?
the
What are we
elephant.
lying about?
Hold on.
What are we?
We're
No.
overlooking-
What are we
I'm
lying about,
getting
Steph?
there. I'm getting there. Hey, let's not ignore the elephant in the room. So why did you claim in a court of law that Brett didn't receive that nude in any other fashion or in a different fashion than the way that he received it, which was you posting it publicly in a Discord? So is there a reason why you were claiming that you didn't have knowledge that it was posted in the Discord when you, in fact, were the one that posted it in a Discord? This is a good time to respond. Again, this is about
Do you
whether
hear
or
the
not
crickets?
you perjurized yourself in the court of law when you claimed that the picture of you that Brett used didn't come from a Discord and that you had no knowledge of it ever being posted in a Discord when you yourself were the one that posted it in the Discord.
I mean, I think a judge directly asked you, do you have any knowledge of you posting this image in a Discord? And you said no.
How do you know what that judge said?
Because I played
we
the
all heard
audio
it.
recording of it on my live stream.
Well, how'd you get that?
It's none of your business.
Oh, I think
It's
that's
a
a more
public
important. That's a
hearing.
more important
I'm
thing to worry
assuming
about.
public
No,
record.
it's not. Did you lie about it or not, Paige? STL knows. You know she lied about it.
I'm not talking about that case. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Paige. I think that the people deserve a legitimate response other than crickets to why you chose to lie. I mean, at least give us the reason why you chose to lie. Is it because Brett's just that bad that you felt like it was your only chance to obtain what you were after? Or, I mean, there had to be a decent reason why
tears were
you
cute.
chose to lie. Wow. The silence isn't a good look. I mean, you do have the right to the Fifth Amendment, but still not a good look.
And as far as an RO goes, you can talk as much as you want. It's the other party who can't talk about you. So there's no violation of a court order that you're going to commit if you answer that question.
I just want to, like, I'm involved with one, and I can tell you, I barely talk about the motherfucker. I barely go
But you
live.
can.
I don't send him shit. I've never sent him shit. I've never did anything like that. Never went to his house. But Paige, you were very vocal in Discord about my court case. So I've never spoken about yours publicly until tonight. Do you see where there's a difference between the two? You have been very vocal about me perjuring, supposedly, on Discord.
She's a turtle writer at this point, for fuck's sake.
I just wanted to go see where Paige is at. She's not by her phone right now. She has a
Sure.
phone on mute.
Is she okay?
She's helping the kids. What do you mean, sure? I just
Is
want
she
to go see where
okay?
she's at.
Whatever excuse
She's
you want to throw out
okay.
there.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you want me to say you think she's lying that she's helping her
No,
kids
it's
go to
fine.
sleep?
It's
It's
fine.
fine.
She's
Fuck
being a mom. It's
off.
fine.
It's fine.
She
We'll give her a
didn't
chance
say
to answer.
anything.
Guys, relax.
She's
We can give her
being a
chance to
mom. It's
answer.
okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's being a
She
mom.
didn't say anything. That's what
I'd
you're
much
saying.
rather her actually attend to the children than ignore them for fucking YouTube. I mean,
She's being a mom. Leave her
Yeah,
alone for
like
that.
that
Leave
one
her
time
alone
when
for
she was
that. Yeah,
bumping
leave
and
her alone
grinding
for
with
that.
Recruit on panel.
Why come on panel? Because kids are unpredictable. I mean,
been
that's
doing
the
better.
answer for that. Like, I'm not gonna go at her for being a mom. I'm not. But STL, you are available. Have you noticed that I've never commented publicly about your court case with Brett, yet you both have been very vocal about mine? Why is that?
I don't see what the problem is.
So it's fair for me to be vocal about your court case with, well, your wife's court case with another man.
Okay.
Because this is the first time I've done so.
All right.
Hate bonding
You know,
101.
I'm
Sancho.
curious though, SCI. So let's just get
I
to
don't
the
want to
point.
hate bond with Bird. I don't.
No,
Let-
not
let's-
you. It's when SCL goes around and talks shit about your case, he's hate bonding with everyone else who talks shit about your case. And he's comfortable doing it as long as he's in that circle.
So hypothetically speaking, Big Rick, hypothetically speaking,
Big Rick,
do you think that there's an issue, with the fact that someone lies under oath in order to obtain something like an RO? And if, you don't, why?
Oh, I guess they're both busy.
So I can hit you with another question. Do you have any audio of me lying under oath, STL or Paige? I'd love to hear it because we have audio of Paige lying under oath. So I would like to hear my audio of me lying to a judge, please? Thank you.
This is why you're blocked on site.
All right, hold on. So the affidavit you wrote to the court, Sancho.
Yeah,
you
I
said
addressed that.
14 times.
There was a lot of times, absolutely,
14.
that he told a law enforcement officer that I was bringing a bomb to a police station. Did you not hear the multiple live streams and the multiple times he publicly stated that? That's your
That was from
problem, not
that was
mine.
from the clip though, when you were like playing Call of Duty
There's
in the background.
multiple. Well, that's the
one.
live. That's the live stream that he did, where he told everybody multiple times that I'm a
Yo,
bomb
he
making
says
terrorist.
because you played a clip of it happening once, dude. What's to prove that it happened the other 14 times
It's
that it
not
happened?
it's not like there's audio recordings of Rebel repeatedly
about-
calling the police station and saying
And
the
what
same
about
thing.
the police report, STL, where he clearly told an officer that I announced in Tonic's server that I was bringing a bomb to my audit. That's what Rebel told the police officer. And when the officer asked to see proof, he had none. So are you telling me that that individual should not have been taught in the fucking lesson? Because he would do it to you if he wasn't taught a lesson.
Paige, come back and answer the
what about-
perjury question. Perjury, Paige.
Taught what kind of lesson though?
That is not a good idea to lie to the police about bomb threats.
Exactly, because other people in this community are going to
But why
jail
don't
for
you
that
get him
same
charged
reason.
for making any false bomb
Because
threat
the
versus
Sharon, like I've already addressed, the Sharon police are inept and they protect the mentally ill, and they think if you don't like what he says, don't watch, ignoring the fact
but
that
that
he.
seems to put the law into your hands. Like you're the one that
No,
wants to
I'm
seek
not the
justice.
sheriff here. I was told by law enforcement that he didn't commit a crime, and we all know that he did by trying to publicly incite a riot multiple times, including the building that was on fire, that he accused me of
If he
blowing
didn't
up
commit
in
a
front of
crime,
people.
then why did you?
No, he did
what
commit a
you did?
crime, but the Sharon police didn't
But
do
why
their
did he
fucking
get
job, and they
charged?
because the Sharon police protected him. That's why, and I've been public since
So
day
he
one about
committed a
that.
crime,
Well,
and the police
actually,
department
hold on, wait.
protected
Do you
him?
not think he committed a
Sancho,
crime?
is there an upcoming case
No.
against Rebel
There
for
is.
what he has done to the Sharon police?
There's, I don't know about the Sharon police, but there is a jury hearing on the 27th, and he's also going to get another letter in the mail if he already hasn't gotten one for doxing me on his John Hanzo 2 account. Smart idea, buddy. You think he's learned his lesson, STL, by doxing me in his chat last week? Do you think he's learned his lesson? That's what he did under his sock account that was made a day after the HO was brought up.
Account?
Absolutely, it's his. Because he doxed an individual that has an HO on him, publicly denounced having anything to do with that, and he's still a moderator in his chat room. So what does that tell me? What does that tell you? It's the same fucking person.
But on your affidavit, he said he swatted you 14 times.
He attempted to do so.
But
What do you
that's not
think
what
he would have
that's
did
not
if
what
he
you
had
put
my
on your
address?
affidavit. You didn't put attempted to swat you
He
14
attempted
times.
to swat me. Do you have the affidavit in front of you? Because I remember. And one thing I
Can you
really want to
pull it up?
mention is I had
Okay,
about
you guys
10
have fun with this. Page is gone. I'm gonna bounce.
I
Enjoy
had
it.
I had about 10 minutes to fill that form out before court closed. Number one. Number two, he attempted multiple times to swat me. Multiple times it was on audio for the world to see.
But you listed 14 times.
Yeah, I counted.
That's a very specific number.
Yeah, I counted. Have you counted? How high have you counted? So are we fighting 13 with 14 or 10 with 14? Or?
That's put an affidavit. You put the right information, or that's lying.
And do you have? That's not lying. That is multiple
Yes, it
times,
is.
and I wasn't given an opportunity.
So if you don't put the right information on affidavit, isn't that committing perjury or something, right?
Like your wife did to Brett? No, that's not. Considering
Let me ask you this question, SCI. If you were to check the box that said someone threatened to harm you physically, and then in an open court you state that no one ever did such a thing, would that be perjury?
One more time.
If you check the box that says that someone has threatened to physically harm you, and then in an open court under oath, you state that no one had ever done that, is it perjury?
And the fact that I was going
This
to the
is- I
police
mean,
station the next day when he said it, by the way.
Hold on.
saying-
Is this a trick question, or you feel like it's a trick question? Because I thought it was pretty straightforward. Seems like you're hesitant to answer. I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of it. It's a simple question. Holy fuck, dude. You guys are special. See, here's the thing, STI. I'm going to answer it for you. If you check that little box on a piece of paper that says that you are under oath, right? That under penalty of perjury, these statements are true. And then you were to go into a courtroom and state the exact opposite of what you stated on that paperwork, it would be felony perjury, my guy, right? Kind of like when Paige went in and then claimed that she didn't know about any of these photos of her being posted on Discord when she was the one that uploaded them. I still stand by the fact that Brett did everybody a service by covering up those nasty titties with pictures of Rebel. And I'm going to go back to abstaining because I'm really trying not to attack you guys.
Do y'all need a disgraced state trooper to actually interrogate people here, or are we just playing around with games? Just saying.
What?
Do you STL have any audio of me lying to a judge ever? Do you have that court transcript, STL?
No.
He does not.
You don't. Oh, you don't have it. So claiming that I lied to a judge without having any audio transcripts or print transcripts, how do you get away with that, STL?
Well, isn't you wrote on your affidavit, right?
Yeah. Which I back up to this day. Because it happened, number one. Number two, in Massachusetts, it takes 3 instances of harassment to get an HO. I only had to go through one, playing the audio call of him yelling at the police to come to my house because I'm a bomb-making terrorist.
But listen, okay. Sancho, we know that you have all the formidable understandings of the 3 elements of harassment, right? We have that. So STL, what is your fucking beef with him then? Like, what is the issue? He narrated to the court. That's it.
The issue is he's bringing up questions that reflect on the fact that Paige is still going through his TikTok because she doesn't trust him since the Bleach Gorilla thing.
No. So he has you blocked. So that's literally the issue at hand.
Yeah. I mean, that was originally, that was my grievance.
Then what the fuck are we talking about? Just unblock the guy and you guys.
I don't know.
Scissor fight and fuck and do whatever you guys need to do in fucking DMs and call it a day. Jesus Christ. Men are so much worse than fucking women sometimes. That's swear
true.
to God.
STI, when you were trying to cheat on Paige,
I'm not crying.
How many women?
Did you God. Everyone, I'm gonna hand out tampons. You get a tampon. You get a tampon. Fuck. Y'all need fucking women.
I don't need one. No.
You need multiple.
No.
God, no. Like the estrogen is really high in here, so I just kind of want to like bring it down a little bit. Sorry.
I just find it ironic that the people that are fixated on the number 14 haven't FOIA requested any chat transcripts, any audio transcripts. They haven't counted the amount of times he told a law enforcement officer that I was a bomb-making terrorist, or the public down the street from his house when the building blew up, where I was being blamed for that, where he called the police stating he knows who blew up the building.
All right, LG's out of tampons now that Sancho started going back into that. LG, can I get a couple of pads, actually?
Mm-hmm. Do you want thin or do you want extra heavy, babe?
Thin. I don't.
All right. You're in a low leak month. Okay, that's fine.
Well, for $5, I can kick LG. $5.
Oh, motherfucker.
$5.
Listen, there was some extra needed here because you guys are way too much estrogen.
I do admire STL.
I'm here to bring out the testosterone. Actually,
I mean,
I know STL doesn't like me.
I just want a legitimate answer, like how he thinks it's okay. I mean, to even point the finger at you and then start claiming perjury when in fact his old lady provably perjurized herself in the court of law.
A little hypocritical. A little bit. A little bit, right? It's a little hypocritical, right, STL?
A little bit.
You won't talk about your wife perjuring in front of a judge, but you have no issue discussing your allegations with no proof that I perjured.
Look, I'm not going to talk about that case.
Listen, hold up 1 second, really quick, and then I'm going to drop, and I'm going to throw a fucking bill in the mail for you. I'm going to tell you something really quick. there's a big difference that you guys can actually fix right now. It's called password change. Okay. Your account is your account. Your girlfriend's account is your account. You be your own entity and she will be her own entity. And guess what? I think, weird as it sounds, more people actually fucking like you because you are a better person a lot of the times than your girlfriend. I hate to say that, but from past experiences, it is what it is. So
STL and I hate
maybe
bonded
just do that and try to be your own fucking person.
All right.
Can we do that?
Here's what he put on the affidavit. It says,
all right, but just note, because you're going over this
Oh
case,
my
I'm totally
fucking
going over the
God,
other
dude.
case.
Yes, it's
Like I'm
only
running
I'm
at
about
least
to
an
go
hour
watch
long
Pornhub
stream
and
playing
take
that
my
audio
beans,
all
so-
over
why can't we
again.
talk about this?
And then I'm pulling up all the evidence that your old lady perjurized herself. No, we are going to talk about it. I just want to let you know
All
that
right.
I'm also going to be talking about the perjury.
Has called Sharon Police Department 14 times in an effort to swat me, has pretended to be at my house, has called me a bomb-making terrorist.
So what's
Are
incorrect
you his
about that?
attorney now? I feel like you're
I'm
getting
reading
some
this.
like okay.
So,
The
so
handwriting's
what's
a little
incorrect
rough.
about that? Why
And
are
those
you
all
so
sound
invested
accurate
to
to me.
have that in the
Well,
first
hold on, I'm
place?
curious. Where was the perjury? All that sounded accurate to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the problem, STL?
None.
I
Shouldn't
can't
be.
read this. Something on me. Something I don't know what.
He
I can't read
pretended
your
to be at my
handwriting.
house. He threatened to steal my dogs and
Called
take
the
my dogs
police
away. It's all
to
in line.
claim I was
Yeah, my
going to
handwriting
blow
is
up the
shit.
police station.
Yes, he did.
Ben
My
Holden.
handwriting is disgusting. My handwriting is
Has
disgusting.
threatened to take my
You're a
dogs.
man. You have
Yes, he
horrible
did.
fucking
He threatened to
handwriting.
take your dogs.
Yeah.
Yep, he did. On a live stream. Did you hear the audio clip?
Hey
Have
guys,
you
we have
once
a
asked me for
$5
the audio clip?
He
donation
also
game,
wrote
by the way.
on here,
Who you're so
posted your
glad.
ex's face with eyes cut out. I have a
Anyone?
Google Drive with all evidence.
Anyone?
And have you asked for that
Bueller?
at Google Drive at all, STL?
Bueller?
Oh, can you? Yeah, give me the Google Drive.
All right. I got to ask one
Oh,
more serious
no, but you
question before we
wasted
move
6
on.
months of running your dick sucker about me with no
I got
facts at all.
to get
Fuck
to
it.
one more real life question before we move on. And that is, STI, can you please describe to the crowd what Andrew tastes like?
Hey, does someone have the audio of Paige fake crying, lying on her, lying under oath? Because I would love to play that right now.
I do have it
I
archived.
don't have anyone's shit.
I do have it archived, but I'm not going to be able to retrieve it until I do my
It's only
stream.
fair, STL.
Where's Andrew? He can go out in his like garage and go to his second
Yeah,
computer and
I
fucking.
That's all
definitely
you
want to
guys.
hear
I mean,
that.
what about these things I said? Is this all true?
I've-
All these
I've-
things I wrote on here, or you
I've
wrote on here?
addressed every
that I
one of
brought up?
them. They all happen, STL.
Posted your ex's face with eyes cut out.
Yes, she did.
Dude, he does
Yes,
that
he
all the
did.
time. He does that to
I
all
understand
Why
that
did you
he
need to,
should.
Why did you feel the need to put that on there?
Because he
Because it's
pretended to
true.
have a relationship with someone.
It's creepy.
No, I think what he did was creepy.
Yeah, searching out people's photos and cutting out their eyes is kind of a little fucking.
Is that normal to you, STL? Is that a Tuesday night
I
for you?
mean, you guys search up people's photos and post them. I guess the eyes cutting
yeah,
out.
I mean,
part
yeah,
is,
we don't
you
cut
do
out no
that.
eyes. Yeah,
Whose photos do I
that's
search
weird.
up, STL?
I don't know. I mean, you do other stuff. I mean, we could talk
What about
about
that?
someone's mom. You've talked about their parents.
Okay, well, we
I
can
own
talk
that.
about somebody's mom that's been appeared on YouTube. I think that's pretty safe to say. All
No, he's
around.
referencing Rada's mom, which I've apologized about.
I don't.
I've
fuck with
owned that and
people's family. I
apologized
don't.
about that.
Nope.
What have I not
I don't
owned?
No, I mean, but this is the thing. Like, we bring up something, we're like, well, have I ever done that? Have I? Where's
a
the
great
recording
question.
of me?
It's a great question.
Vince. Hell yeah! Extended Labor Day 2023. Don't bring Ross Khan up here though. I'll leave.
All right, is
If you-
Paige
if
gonna
you
come
guys
back
go
and
full
answer that
screen, I'm
question? Or is
I don't know.
she gonna be
Probably
busy for
not.
the rest of the night? Yeah.
You don't think it's a great question of asking why somebody would just randomly go at someone who had nothing to do with them, publicly
I do.
admit that he didn't have a relationship with my ex, and now is running around saying that he did, like a fucking creep? You don't think that's fucking creepy, STL? Like, why don't someone run around saying they fucked your wife? How would you feel about that? I mean, it's creepy shit,
People
bro.
do that all the
what
time.
about the
Time
Candace
out. People
stuff?
do that all the time.
What
dude.
about the Candace stuff? Like her saying that Candace is still alive. I'm sorry, that broad has been dead and fucking underground for several months now.
I never
Fuck,
approved
y'all need to
birds.
stop that shit.
I never approved Bird going after your wife's vagina. I don't think that's right.
I don't think it's right either.
I don't give a shit about your wife's vagina.
I had a shot at it, and I kind of decided not to.
But I do, STL, give a shit about your wife running her mouth about me in Discord and not coming on panel discussing it when she has lied under oath
Well, then why have
to
you
get an
blocked?
HO.
Why have us blocked then?
Because you're creepily stalking AK's TikTok.
Why do you care
but we
about
already
who's
talked about
blocking
that.
you?
I think you two are a very
Welcome.
creepy duo. And
See
that's just
how
my
you're
opinion.
trying to make that fit your narrative.
Well, I
Listen,
asked you
my
why you thought
narrative
I
is
had you
this.
blocked earlier, and the reason I have you blocked is because you literally supported your woman taking a man to court, listened to her while you were
That's
there,
not-
and
no, no, that's
listened
not
to
the
her
reason why you
while
blocked.
you were
That's
there.
not the reason why you
Yeah,
blocked.
absolutely, it is.
No.
Yeah,
No, it's
absolutely,
not.
because you
No,
guys
it's
are
not.
liars that are
It's not.
willing to
You're lying.
abuse process.
I can tell you what happened.
You are
This is
losers
like-
that
this
are
is
willing
like
to
2 weeks
abuse
ago.
process.
I was chatting in your chat just fine. All of a sudden,
On the
someone
new
else's
channel.
live stream ended, and they all came over to this. And then you scrolled up and things, oh, look, here's STI.
Hey, whoever sent me that in DMs,
That was
come
after
backstage.
everyone
I wanna
showed
talk
up.
about
That's
that.
after
again. You were
No,
banned
no,
in the
no, no,
channel
no.
before
Bullshit.
that.
You're
You were
lying.
banned in the channel before
Bullshit, because
that.
we were talking just
Like
fine.
he's like, oh, you didn't ban me in your new channel yet. No, the reason that you've been perma-banned, my guy, is because your old
Permanent.
lady
I was talking
and
in your
you
chat just fine
lied.
until all your little friends came over, and then you had
What
to
are you
make a little
talking about?
spectacle of it. I'm
STL,
talking about exactly
As
what
soon
happened.
as you were noticed, you got
I give a
blocked. As quickly as you were texting in the chat, someone knocked your
No,
shit,
that's,
and then I
you
perma-banned
scrolled
you.
up. You scrolled up and you said, "Oh, here's STL. I'm gonna block him." Yeah, after everyone showed
I
up.
don't think everybody wants to hate you, STL. Like you are always kind of like a good dude. Like we
Well, if you
want to
wanna
like
play that
you.
backstage.
Honestly, we want to like you.
If you want to
it's-
come up, let me know. If not, I can.
You fucked up, dude. Like, no matter how you cut and slice it, you fucked up. And you guys decided to fucking take it to courts into the real world and lie through your fucking teeth.
Didn't you just take something to court recently?
Yeah, but I didn't have to lie about anything.
Are you
Is
sure?
that you, Roscon?
Positive.
All right.
But I'll show you what lying to a court looks like here real soon.
Is that you, Roscon?
What's up? It's me, Roscon.
That does not sound like Roscon.
no, it did not sound like
That's creeped me the fuck out. I do not know who that was, but that does not
could be
sound like.
Izzy. It sounded like Izzy.
Was that Izzy?
It sounded Izzy-ish.
It was Izzy or Prime, one of the two.
No, it's definitely not Prime. I know Prime's voice.
I think it sounds like Prime.
Hey, Sancho,
No.
you almost ready to wrap this up? I got to go fix some electrical shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm just trying to get
What do you
that
gotta
audio.
fix? I know about
But Bird, can you check your email? I need you to play something for me real quick.
All right, let me pull up my email. Which email? did
You just
send
got
it
an
to?
anonymous email. It's probably the CRA one.
All right, got you.
But SDL, like between me and you, like I want to like you. I enjoy like the banter and the comments and stuff. I think you're a funny motherfucker when you want to be. Like, I don't want to have an issue with you. But your girlfriend has a no matter what problem with me, and I've never done anything to her. She's always had an issue with me day one. It's always been fucking that, and I go into defense mode. So obviously, like I'm gonna defend myself clearly,
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
And we hate bonded STL over like the Cindy
You just said,
stuff. And you still went in Discord
I said,
talking shit about me.
Okay. I mean, this seems like a kind of a cop out. Oh, I'm so wonderful.
It's not a
You're
cop
great.
out. I'm not saying you're wonderful and great. I'm saying I deal with
You
you,
just
and
did.
we've had good banter in comments. I didn't fucking suck your dick, so settle the fuck down.
Whoa.
Like, I'm not giving you like high prize here. I'm just saying we've had good conversation, and I don't want to have an issue with you.
Hit that cash out, buck. It's been 2 hours. Let's go, buddy. Listen, STL, me and you were fine up until you went in on Discord talking shit saying I perjured when the woman you're fucking every night perjured in front of a judge under oath. I find that hypocritical, STL.
No, you want to make it hypocritical like that.
All right, here we go, guy.
All right.
Oh, I hate you.
Afternoon. This is
You're the biggest vagina pussy man I've ever seen in my life.
Who is?
You
Hold on,
are.
we're playing audio about it.
Hold on.
No, mute this for a second. I only got a minute.
Oh,
Oh,
Bones
God.
is on it. Let's go.
Listen, let me tell you something. We don't have to talk to you. We don't have to hear your voice. We're allowed to block you. That's why it's a feature on YouTube. So
Well,
you
I'm
can
allowed to
take
complain
that.
about it.
you could take that mic and shove it up your ass.
This is getting scary. This is getting kinky now.
Because you don't have no butt walls. It will just fall right out.
Is Paige Brooks via Zoom? Is that right?
Oh shit, you're doxing.
Yes, sir. Okay. Good afternoon.
How'd you guys get a copy of this? That's what I want to know.
Miss Brooks.
Well, I just want to hear the part where she lies under oath and
doesn't
fake
matter.
cries. Like
I told you I have everything archived. Everything.
Oh, okay.
I just want to hear the lie under oath, and I want to see.
Represented by Michael Rogers, a student attorney.
Hey, can you fast forward to the fake crying lie under
No
oath?
assholes just made my night. I think I'm
Other sort of mutual YouTube channels that know each other. So somehow we came to know each other just via YouTube initially.
Okay. And roughly how long ago did you become aware of or become acquainted with Mr. Cloran?
I believe it was about 7 or 8 months. I'm not sure the exact date, but a little less than a year.
So in the last 8 months to a year, did Mr. Cloran begin, how did he interact with you on the internet?
We would go on each other's panels.
At any point change?
Yeah. I believe it started to take a downhill turn when I saw one of his live streams one day, and he was talking about my current significant other who resides with me here, and was talking about that the reason my boyfriend must have left his family for me is because, I don't know if I'm allowed to say what he actually said, or what?
Ms. Brooks, I'm sorry, if you need a moment, feel free to take it, but you are free to say to repeat what he said.
He said that my pussy must be so good that my boyfriend left his 5 kids. It must feel so good, like a 12-year-old. Like the sewn up pussy of a 12-year-old. And that's when I heard that, I started to mention it to other people, and I made a short video about how disgusting it was. And I believe that that's when the relationship started going downhill from a cordial relationship into a adversarial relationship.
I love it how she calls it a relationship, like she was dating the man. But anyway, we're about to get into the perjury part here in just a moment.
Yeah, this is brought to you by Mike's Hard Lemonade, where you can drive and drink.
And also by the Shiva the Shill Fuckface products. I own your fucking face, Shiva.
I guess, but yeah.
Thank you. Now, Ms. Brooks, after that, did Mr. Cloran at any point post any pictures or information about you?
Yes, multiple times.
Oh no, what happened?
Did it stop playing? Are we really stopping at the most important part?
Oh no.
Did it stop playing?
Hold on.
God, man.
I got it. To your knowledge, had the defendant been served at that time?
At the time of what I call the rape threat, he had been claiming that he hadn't been served. So I was contacted, putting my address out there, said he was going to blow up my street. He mentioned all my closest family members, putting my address out there. That was on April. That was in April, on April 10th. And then there's a ton of instances. I don't really know where to go from there, but I have a lot of them documented. He most recently, and the reason that I decided I had to get the court's assistance was because he started putting my address out there, said he was going to blow up my street. He mentioned all my closest family members by name, said that I'm not ready for what I'm going to get.
All right, I'm driving now.
All sorts of really scary things. And then most recently, threatened to grab me by the hair and stick it in me dry. And just a bunch of really, really disgusting things. I'd rather not, I have them all documented.
Thank you.
But she does fail to mention that he said, metaphorically speaking.
So he threatened to blow up a street? Is that what she's saying?
That's what her claim is, but he was talking about metaphorically. Metaphorically, like, I'm about to bring you the heat. Metaphorically, I'm going to do this, this, and this. It's going to be like, this, this, and this. And I mean, it was banter. It was shit talk. It was metaphorically speaking, but she turned it into, these are real threats.
When did Mr. Kohler make the threat to grab you by the hair?
10 days ago.
And when did you initiate this?
Sorry.
That's okay. When did you initiate the PFA proceedings?
I know that they were approved on the 21st. I believe that I initiated them. I would have to check my email, but it was only a few days prior.
Okay. And to your knowledge, had the defendant been served at that time?
At the time of what I call the rape threat, he had been claiming that he hadn't been served. So I was contacting people that he knew to let him know, stop talking about me, stop, because he was claiming that he hadn't been served. And he did even a couple of these videos with the actual protective order on the screen while he was making the video. But he said since he technically hadn't been served, that it meant nothing. Since then, I called the police that night and made a police report. And they said they couldn't do anything because he hadn't been technically served. And then the next morning, the police served him, even though they had the order for I don't know how many days at the police station.
Thank you. Ms. Brooks, you said that Mr. Kohler posted your personal information, such as your address, on his YouTube channel. Is that correct?
He said it verbally. I don't think he posted it. Like, he didn't write it down, but he said it verbally. And the video that is still posted on his channel.
Okay. And how did it make you feel to have him post this on his channel?
A lot of things, but like, I don't know what this person is capable of. And now he knows my address, and he's mentioning my father. I'm scared, and I just want him to stop. That was it. He wouldn't, and he even said he wouldn't. He said this is only going to make him worse.
And when he threatened to rape.
Yeah, there's that.
Now, my question for SDL is, you've heard her cry sincerely. Do you believe this is a fake cry? Oh, STL's not here anymore.
Go figure.
Oh, that's
Go figure.
convenient. That's convenient. STL is nowhere to be found. I just find it funny that STL is completely okay with hammering me about my court situation, but we can't hammer.
I mean, don't we want to get to the perjury, or should I just save that for my stream later?
Yeah, let's get to it.
No, let's get STL up here because I would like to interrogate him and actually
He's
make him
not.
understand.
He left.
Oh, he fucking left.
He left when the audio was played. This is the hypocrisy that
Wow.
this is the hypocrisy that I
Wow.
continually point out. That
This
these
is the
motherfuckers are
bullshit.
hypocrite as fuck.
Right. Like, stand up to the shit that we need to fucking talk to you about, or stop bitching about it. It's very fucking clear.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
Stop.
Sancho. Let's just move on, and I'm gonna save this for a nice upcoming stream.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Yeah, I think
All right.
personally,
for the night.
I'd be the best one to take.
All
this
right,
on.
listen. I've gone 3
100%.
hours.
I agree with you.
I've gone 3 hours and I made $10 in Cash App donations. Hit up that Cash App, motherfuckers.
Hey, props! You made more than Connie did all month, dude.
There you go.
Told you.
Yeah.
Listen.
No, great stream. I support you. I'm glad you kind of got the opportunity to vent everything off your shoulders. That was
It's
kind
been a
of needed.
while. It's just
I know.
5
I
months.
know.
It's just 5 months since February. People running their
Well,
mouth
I
about
fucked
me.
your stream up the last time, and I apologize. So,
No, I fought
um,
YouTube for it. It's fine.
I
That's not a problem.
Is this the
Now
But-
STL has decided to come back, I believe. No, that's not STL. That's the same person who came up the
it's
other day.
probably Prime.
Yeah, I'm guessing it is.
Guarantee you it's Prime.
I wasn't around during the
actual
whole Prime
admission by
drama. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't have a problem with Prime. It is
Well,
what
I
it is.
mean,
Whatever. I'm just
do we not see hypocriticalness all over here?
By far.
yes, 100%.
Why is it okay for Shiva to call out me for his alleged allegations, but Paige gets a pass?
No one should get a pass. No one should go real life. I'm fucking sick of it, honestly. All the bullshit of like, I'm gonna dox you and go after families. Out, dude. This is why I'm like anti-YouTube lately, because it's not fun anymore. It's fun if somebody makes a sock account and bust balls with somebody. That's all good and dandy. But like the real life shit, I'm good.
It's
I
beyond doxing and real life shit now. It's now like perjury
I
and lying to
know.
judges.
I know.
mean, that's
But, like,
insanity.
it's just too much for me, you know. It just gets to the point where it's like, okay, when is it not fun anymore? I'd rather personally watch Real Housewives of fucking Beverly Hills and watch just the same drama, but not be a
Are we
part of it. And have a summons in
realizing-
the mail.
And this is important for it. She's heard over words that doesn't have an issue. Are we comparing somebody going live saying that I'm going to blow up a police station with a bomb and words on the internet? Are we mixing those two? Because they're totally different things.
Well, STL thinks they are.
Apparently.
And he certainly takes an issue with the 14 times. Connie's your boy, STL. Connie's your boy. Why don't you try listening to him?
Why have you
Well,
funded
I'm like,
someone who
dude,
did
they're
that?
such good friends. Like, how can he miss that many streams? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Connie streams himself doing this shit. I mean, the hell.
I don't know,
That's
guys,
it.
but you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go flick the bean and watch some Pornhub. And I'm
Wow.
out. So
Wow.
have a
There
good
you go.
one.
Be good, LG.
Wow, what a visual that is. All right. Any final thoughts? Anybody else want to say? I haven't been live for 3 hours in like 2 years, probably. This is the longest stream I've done.
Hey, if it hasn't actually happened before, there was a full admission tonight with Paige and STL both that they do use each other's accounts and they try to justify it.
It's creepy. Like, leave AK's social media alone. Like, if I'm not bothering you, why are you bothering me? Like, Discord, 5 months running their mouth about me. And yet I play audio of her fake crying and trying to take some guy's guns away.
That they would go after AK shows that nobody's off limits.
And he
She
rage
don't
quits.
bother anybody. Well, yeah, because he knew what was coming. But see, they accomplished their goal. They became center of attention, and they took the eye off Shiva, and that's what they was aiming to do.
Yeah,
That's their
I don't
game.
know.
That's exactly what they do.
I don't know. I'll be right back.
I just jumped down because I didn't want to be around him. I don't want nothing to do with him. I don't want to be on a panel with him. I don't want to be around Paige. I block him because I don't fucking like him. Man, I've never seen somebody so butthurt that somebody blocked him.
Oh,
That is really bothering them.
Oh, man.
It can't be that they don't see it, Bird. I mean, come on. Everybody tells them the same thing.
I mean, pretty much. Oh, jeez.
All right. Does anyone have any final words that they want to? I can. I mean, it's been long enough, and it's comes to a point where you got to point out the hypocrisy. Like because people dislike me, they're gonna look the other way when other people do things that's actually audio proven. Yet, not one person has FOIA'd court transcript, audio transcript, anything. Yet they run around like certain people, like Corrosive has done, claiming that I cried to a judge in fear of my life, which never happened. Provide the audio clip, Corrosive. Provide the audio clip.
If he can't Google it, he don't
Because
know
it doesn't exist. So can I make things up about Corrosive without him crying is my next question.
He'll cry twice as hard.
That's hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
That is hypocrisy at its finest. Shame on you people. You had an opportunity to vent your frustrations with me. I have had this link pinned for 3 hours. And STL was the only person who came up trying to be funny but failed miserably.
Yep.
But like kudos to him for having the balls to come up. Because apparently people would rather yell and scream and hate watch in VC than actually come up like a man and talk to the person face to face.
Says a lot. Says a lot.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I don't know when I'll be next live. Contacular 2 Awards is happening this month. Get your votes in. The categories will be started soon. Thank you all much. Stop being a fucking hypocrite, people.
All right.